We're live.
All right. So, hello everyone. I don't have no echoes or anything like that, right?
No, you sound perfect.
Okay, I'm gonna mute my laptop. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh,
All right. All right. So, welcome. We are finally gonna have this discussion. I hope everybody's ready. I'm gonna start this off with a scripture. It's gonna be Peter 4:8. Above all, love each other deeply because love covers over a multitude of sins. Amen.
amen.
All right. So let's see. All right. Hello, Triple H.
Hello, Lydia.
All right. Welcome everybody who's a part of the chat. Welcome. So, Triple H, were you excited about this as much as I am?
Yes, of course. I'm nervous, but yes, of course.
Yeah, we was very excited. Everybody is excited about just being a part of something and loving on one another and being here at this moment today.
Right.
So it's just me and you, girl. All right. So we came in with our scripture. We ready to get going. Who is her healthy home? Tell us your name.
My name is Khadijah.
Welcome, Khadija. So now I have to keep slipping up.
Right. I think a lot of people knew because some people write it in comments. So,
Yeah, I seen that early on when I
mhm.
first started following your journey on YouTube, and I'll see them typing in, and then when you emailed me, of course, I learned your name. But it's a
Right.
great name. It's one
Thank
of
you.
I don't know any Khadijas. How about that?
Yeah, my mom, that's the way she wanted it.
Yeah. So I
Mhm.
don't know many Lydias neither. So girl,
Me neither.
we both got a unique first name.
Yeah.
All right. So we got a name as who is her healthy home. So we know it's Khadijah.
Right.
It's
Right.
a Christian-based channel, you guys, where she homesteads, homeschools, and can and preserve and doing things that's so amazing. That's new to a lot of us, especially a person like me, who when I came up, I used to say they ain't come with no book. And now we have YouTube where you can
Right.
just learn everything, right?
Right.
All right. So how how old are you, girl?
I just turned 28 on Friday.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank
28
you.
years old, and you're so wise. I must say, you
Thank
are
you.
so wise. I'm so impressed by you. Every time you put up some new content, I'm just amazed. Like, what? You can do that? And then my 46-year-old self learning from a 20, you say 28?
Yeah, 28.
28, not looking a day over 21?
No, well, thank you.
My pleasure. My pleasure. So you're 28 years old. We see
Mhm.
you have a family. You've introduced us and letting us see the little ones here and there.
Right.
How long have you been married?
I got married on my 20th birthday. So we just
Wow.
made that 8 years. Right. Married at 20.
Oh my goodness. Oh, hold on. So are you telling me your anniversary and your birthday is the same day?
Right. I get double
Well,
the
lucky
presents.
you.
I said it
Wow.
before.
Tell me again.
I got double the presents.
Double the present. How was that amazing day? That was April the 9th, right?
Yes. Uh-huh. On Friday. Yep.
How did you pull that off?
Pull what off? Get married at 20?
Get married on your birthday in the
we had,
beginning.
yeah, we had a small wedding. It was actually my mom's backyard. And so, it's spring, so all the flowers and stuff. It was just like a small thing together. And I really loved it.
And your husband didn't put up no fight about it being your birthday.
Mm-mm.
That was
He never.
amazing.
He can't forget. He can't
That,
forget.
yeah. Oh, he got two in one.
Right.
You right about that. He cannot forget being married on the birthday of his wife. Oh my goodness, yeah.
Right.
He ain't got no excuses. If he do,
Right.
they say woman has no
Had
excuse.
one job. Had one job.
One job is correct.
Right.
So you got married at 20 years old.
Uh-huh.
Girl, 20
Right.
years old.
Yeah.
How did that happen? How did you know your husband at 20, which was, you said 8 years ago today, well, on the night, this month, eight
Hmm.
years of marriage, married at 20. When did you guys start dating?
We dated only a year and a half, so it was real short. But
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
right.
Once you know, you know.
Right. And we wasn't doing things, we didn't do things a biblical way. We was actually living together and stuff. So it only made sense. We was already, married, doing everything together.
What they
So
say you playing house.
yeah. Yeah, so we decided to really do the real thing.
That's awesome.
Oh,
That's
thank
awesome.
you, Tina.
Look,
I'm
you can't stay away.
right. I cheated and read the comments.
You cheated already. So
Right.
um, so that is amazing. Being young and knowing that you found the right one, and you and your husband are doing amazing job right now. So you've been married. You got married at 20. You're 28 now, and
Right.
you started your family. I have the pleasure of knowing for a fact that when you found out you was pregnant, you had to keep it. You couldn't share it with your husband immediately. Tell us
Right.
about that.
Right, because my husband was in the military. He was in the army, and so he was doing training when I found out, and so I can't keep a secret, and so I told my mom, I told my friends, but I said nobody tell him. So when he got home, it was already I had to marinate and go through it, because I was 23 at the time.
Okay.
So I had to marinate and everything before he came home. So yeah, that was hard having to find out by myself. Yeah.
Well, hey, I know at the time, and I don't want to touch a lot on this. You had some concerns, bringing life into this world,
Right.
and what you put in your body, and what part of the world um your children going to have once they come out here and be a part of the world. You were
Right.
really concerned about the upbringing of your children,
Right. Yeah. A
right?
lot of
Right
people
before,
don't know. A lot of
huh?
a lot of people don't know that I had a channel before, but when I had my daughter, I just kind of fell off of it. But I had a channel, but it was totally different, and it was talking about like current events, things like that. And so I was very concerned with seeing all the racial stuff that was happening first, like with Trayvon. It was during that time that I was making my videos, and so from seeing that, I'm like, I don't know whether it's a boy or a girl, and I don't know what it's gonna be like for them.
Yeah,
So
you were very concerned and very worried, and and you have a right to be, coming into this new thing of birth. You have a child growing inside you, and I thought it was so sweet that you considered that fetus at the time. And when I saw that, I was like, wow, that says a lot about her healthy home, the person behind her healthy home. You knew right away. Did you start canning during that time? Did you start stocking up and getting ready for days to come? When did you start knowing, hey, I need to be prepping, I need to be feeding my kids right, I
right,
need to be doing this thing right because I want the best for them and nothing less.
right. I was always eating very healthy then. Then I would do meatless days and all kinds of stuff. I was just really healthy, and I think that's what even led to melody even coming about. But it was through that, because they would have the power go out, the water go off all the time, and we would be sitting ducks, and so
Mhm.
I learned from that, like, we have to be prepared and everything like that. I started growing just indoors, started just regrowing stuff, and I would show that too, and get into eating healthier, but trying to stock up too, but not at this level. I didn't start canning or anything like that. I got into it a little bit, especially with what my husband was doing, but not to the degree. I was waiting to be able to finally get our own piece of land to be able to do something more. But yeah.
Well, you jumping ahead of all the good questions. Wait. So
Well, I don't know the question, so
yeah, oh yeah, y'all. She is nosy. I can tell y'all that right now. This honey has to be on top of everything, but I'm in control of this. But
right.
she's going right into where I think that is the most important about knowing the person behind her healthy home. I have been talking with Triple H, aka now Khadija. You can go ahead and um,
Well,
I
don't
like,
wear it out.
huh?
Don't wear it out.
Don't. That's my name. Don't wear it out. That's what we used to say when we were kids. So, you know, um, you're married. You have a beautiful daughter. I like how when you're doing your content, you're not all up in their face, but we get a little glimpse of them. Why do you do that? Why do you just give us a glimpse of your kids instead of like, hey, because we hear them in the background.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, I try to just protect their privacy, because I know, like, this is something I signed up for. It's my channel, but like my other family members, they don't want to be on camera, and I try to just respect it. And I want them to just be kids, not be worrying about film and everything or whatever. Because I try not to be too into the technology. That's why I try to just have YouTube, and just because it can get out of hand. You get addicted. So.
Yeah, I mean, you did that. You did that 40-day fast. Let's talk
Oh
about that
yeah.
40-day fast.
Yeah.
Is that something you ever did before? Well, first of all, what was the
Mhm.
name of your first when you first started on YouTube? How many years ago? 3 years ago?
Uh, more, probably four, maybe
Four
four.
years ago, you had a YouTube channel. What was the name of that YouTube
It
channel?
was just with my nickname, which is Candy, and it was just
Okay.
Candy. Yeah, Candy and P. That's my last name initial, Candy P. That's what it was.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Candy. All
Yeah,
right.
and I saw
Okay.
some people actually. There's a few people that are still here from that, so that's amazing to me too.
That is amazing.
Right.
I've seen actually all of those videos, and I saw how was doing the current events and seeing that where you came from and how much of African American are you and how much
Uh-huh.
of another race are you? Do you remember the information you got back and where you got that information from? Was it
Yeah.
Ancestry?
Ancestry, that was the first one I did. Yeah. I have Ancestry, but I have some other companies I did after that. That was something that was big for me too. Trying to, return to your roots, learn more about the culture that's lost. And so
Hmm.
that's really, I was at that road of just trying to, find out, who you are, where you fit in the world.
Right. And
Mhm.
that's very important. And I see that a lot. I have a son that's almost your age. He's 30 years of age now. And
Mhm.
he keeps me so grounded, y'all. I personally, when I was growing up doing my time, I wasn't trying to find the culture. I was the culture. So I was the culture. So I didn't um I didn't go, I didn't have any problems. I mean, as far as I knew, I was just as green as all outdoors and just as happy as I wanted to be. And now the older I get, the more I realize this world is a whirly world. And of course I say, hey young world all the time because we're a part of this world. and we're together in it, and we should always treat one another with kindness and
Right.
love.
Right.
So you found out that you were how much percentage African American? How much?
94% on the ancestry. Yeah.
94%. You all the way. You
Right.
all the way live.
Pretty much. Right.
I can see that melanin glowing, baby. She glowing today. So that was great that you took the time and found yourself. So let's talk about, okay, now you're carrying your Melody, your firstborn.
Hmm.
Um, do you want to share with us how you came up with her name? Because I might pronounce it one way, but it might be said another way.
No, no, it's Melanie. Yeah.
Okay.
Me and my husband, we really we don't agree on names. I like things, he don't like it, but that was like the only name we agreed on, and I like the meaning behind it too. Like just we're from melanin, Melanie.
Mm,
It's yeah, so it's just about dark skin and black. That's what it
mm.
means. Both of
Okay.
those. So
That's
I love
beautiful.
that.
That's beautiful. I love it as well. That is awesome. And we hear you say his name all the time.
Hmm.
Samuel. Samuel sometimes won't let you be great while you feeling
Right,
these
right.
videos. You're so patient with your children. You're so patient with them, but they be right up under you, don't they, girl?
Yes. He's my bodyguard. He followed me around all the time. I can't go anywhere without him. He had to check the perimeter first, make sure it's safe.
So this is just a family of four, a beautiful family of four. I know your husband is hands on with everything going out there in the yard. I can see his
Yeah.
skills in that yard, honey. I need some skills over here. I need two skilled people with all this property we got. I
Right.
ain't I'm not about that life, but I be trying to get about that life.
But you're doing a
But
good job though.
but thank you so much. And you're doing a good job as well. I enjoy everything you put in that ground. But let's talk about that.
Hmm.
When you decided to come back, you went from Candy P to
Right.
her healthy home.
Right.
What month? Do you remember what month you came back? I heard a helicopter. I'm sorry. What month
I
did you
think it
come
was
back? And
June. I think it was June.
it was June 2020.
2020. 2020. Yeah. 2021. Yeah,
June 2020. You
I
came
think
back.
so.
And
Right.
you came back as her healthy home. And when
Right.
you came back, y'all got to understand, she didn't just come back, ain't know nothing. She came back already doing these things. Because if you look at some of her old footage before the yard got tilled up, before
Right.
she was planting in a pot, and peppers was her favorite thing to grow, right?
Right. It's
Peppers is
still
still
one of the favorites.
it's still your favorite.
Right.
Peppers is your favorite thing to grow. And just what I want to say about that. Just experimenting before you got on YouTube. But at what point did you say, I want to go back on YouTube? You got Samuel, you got Melody, you back. You're not on YouTube during your
Right.
pregnancy. You're not on YouTube when your baby girl is born, when your baby boy is born. You came back during the pandemic. Why was
Right.
that?
I had thought about coming back, and then just one day, the name Her Healthy Home just came to me, and I was like, that sounds like the name of a YouTube channel. And that's kind of how God always does it. He just puts thoughts in my head. I can't take credit for any of it. He just,
We
this is how
buffering.
my personality is. I do things automatically. They come up and I'm doing it right away. So that's what it was. I didn't even know what was Her Healthy Home supposed to be. But I said that sounds like a YouTube. Let me start making videos. And I'm trying to figure it out now, what Her Healthy Home really is, what God really wants. But yeah.
Right. And a lot of people may see you posting videos about prepping. They may see you posting video about homemaking. They may see you posting, decor and things like that. You got to understand is being a mother is a job,
Right.
and they do not come with books. I used to say that all the time, and I'm just gonna say it again. I was not ready to be a mother. I did the best I could for what I had. Yes, I did. But what you did, what you're doing is amazing. And basically, if somebody was looking at me, they'd be like, "Oh, you just like her healthy home." But I ain't had no garden, and I sure won't doing no canning. I was just going to the grocery store, putting food in the house, and trying to stay stocked up with food to feed my youngins good
Right.
meals. I cook, I cook, I cook, I cook. So my kids didn't grow up on oats and noodles.
Right. But
They
that's
grew
all
up.
that we can do. It's just you figure it out. Like you said, it don't come with a book. And you think that it's gonna be one way, or at least I thought it was gonna be one way. I thought it was gonna be just totally perfect and everything like that. And it's not. And you just learn, like I say about the garden, you just adapt. Like
Mm,
it's gonna keep, it's just gonna keep on, and you just gotta keep going with it. And that's the way it is. Cause with my kids, they're totally different too. So I thought, oh, I did this one time. It'll be easy the second time. And Samuel is totally different. Make me pray at 2 o'clock every morning. It's hard sometimes. So it may seem easy, but it's not. But yeah, it
yeah.
is hard.
Now, sometimes you take us on a day in the life with you, and I personally know you have chores.
Yeah.
I don't understand that, but I heard you. What did, why do you give yourself chores?
The Bible says that idleness is not good. So I never want to just be not doing anything at a time. And I try to do two, three things at a time. I just feel like I can't be sitting. I gotta be doing stuff. So I give myself my chores every day, or else I'm gonna get overwhelmed. So there's things
Mhm.
I do. Even on those day in the life, I don't show everything. It'd be real boring. And it'd be a whole lot. It'd be too long of a video. But
Oh, I already know. I already know you not giving us. Oh, I work out here in this yard every day this week, and then
right,
the footage would be long. I
right,
spend hours out here. So I
right.
know you just let us in, and for that young mother or for that mother who just want to start doing better and just want to start putting some of these um chores on themselves. I you have brushed off on me a lot. I have given myself some chores, and one of the chores that I took from you and um is I want to let you know we don't, well, people, I talk to Khadijah from time to time, not necessarily every day, but sometimes she be being my mother too. But something I learned from you is to, pray and give thanks to God the first thing you wake up, and you be like,
Oh
no,
yeah.
I can't talk right now. I have to, give these hours to Christ, to God, to Jesus, and you sticking to that word, and that's something I took from you. Tell me about your devotion and how do you go into prayer in the morning when you wake up.
Oh yeah. I make sure I do it before. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I want to do this or do that, but I make sure I do it first. I have my devotion I read every day, and then I try to read the Bible in a year. So it's a plan. You read certain chapters, but I kind of just do my own thing. Sometimes I read more and everything like that. But yeah, I make sure because if I don't do that, I feel like my day is not going to be good. I have to do that to have good standing, and make sure I pray when my kids go to sleep so I can get my energy up, because God, like I said, God has to help me go through my day. Sometimes he supernaturally helps me to get stuff done, because I would never get it done.
Well, like I said, looking on the outside in, you're doing a good job. And I'm actually not on the outside, y'all. I'm actually in the inside. Y'all gonna see me over there in
You in the
Tennessee.
cookout, right?
You're gonna see me over there one day. I don't know when, but I'm getting over there. I was almost there, but
Right.
it's on our time, but it's coming. Well, okay, so we talked about your journey so far. Let's
Hmm.
talk about how big are you gonna grow your family? Are you having more children?
Only God knows that. But I do. I want to have a big family.
Okay.
Um, my husband don't want to have as big a family, but I just say the more the merrier. However many God bless us with. So only He knows. But I would like to. Yeah, hopefully.
Okay. All right. But not right now.
I don't know how I would. I don't know how I would manage 3 kids, but I still, in my heart, would like 3. But yeah, it's
Oh,
kind of hard. God knows.
both of them gonna be the best helpers you could ever imagine. I promise you. They're
Yeah.
gonna be the best. And then by the time another one comes along, they're gonna know the whole. And y'all, if y'all seeing the bugs, them not no fruit flies or whatever they be called. I got the light on and I'm kind of like in the greenhouse. So anyway, so I see all these bugs. They coming at me like, get out my face. But yeah, it's a beautiful family, and I'm glad to know that you're gonna grow your family, and I'm glad to be going on that growing journey with you as
Well,
well.
you'll know anyway when it happens. You know you're gonna know.
Oh yeah, because you can't hold nothing, honey. Huh? Soon as I told her I would do this interview, I said, "Well, I could do it today." She was like, "Okay." I'm like, "No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You got to be careful what you sign up for with Khadijah. I'm telling you because she is gonna be on it, on it. She's a very intelligent young lady. Um, let's talk about growing the homestead. You're putting all these trees in the ground. You have chickens. You ain't supposed to have no rooster. You want to talk about the rooster? You're not supposed to have no rooster, but you've been, holding on, trying to, help them to the homestead. Can we go ahead and talk about that situation?
It's
Yes, yes or no?
Yeah, we can go ahead and talk.
Well, let the people know. We already seen you've been all the way back to New York. We already
Yeah,
seen it. Anybody's been following your channel, we seen you went back to New York. Let
right.
the people know what happened when you came back from New York.
Oh yeah, our rooster. Will we had our neighbor come and watch, or just to give them water, them and the chicks, and so I guess he was not happy about some random man coming in there giving them water, being around his women. So he pecked him and was trying to jump at him and everything like that. And so when I heard it, I was like, oh okay. But when I was in there, he actually tried to attack me. And so at
Mm.
first I thought he was just hungry because I had brought food in there, but he kept trying to come at me, try to fight me or whatever. So I just went and told my husband, and so he is no longer with us. I'll just say that. So yeah, unfortunately, you won't be hearing him anymore.
Well,
But
you were
I
break.
told you, he was attacked. He was really trying to fight my husband. He
Well,
can just be able to tell between a female and a male because he was really trying to fight him. Scratched my husband all up.
well, it was a learning process, and I was, glad to learn about it. I travel sometimes, and I'm gonna have to leave my homestead when I start
Right.
moving it with chickens and stuff. So it is something that probably did happen in that matter. It something might have did just tick. Like he might have turned into went into his
Right.
roots.
Right.
He
Yeah.
probably went back to his roots, and
Right.
he started being a rooster protecting his girls. So
Yeah,
um,
you can't blame him, but I always thought he's the worst rooster. I always thought that in my head because he'd be the first one to run away. He will always, if you come anywhere, you look at him, he go the other way. He ain't want to mess with you. So he was always very scared. And so for
mhm.
him, I just had to respect it. But at the same time, we got kids, I can't have him attacking the kids or whatever. And then when I told my husband, whatever, I wanted him to be nice and think about it. But he went into protective mode. So
Yeah, no
it
more
is
roosters,
what it is.
no more roosters in the
That's
house.
what he said. He said, and no more. He said, and if those other ones grow up to be roosters, the same thing. So it
You
ain't
gotta
happening.
go.
Right.
So, okay. So you're building. You have a small homestead. You live in a what they call a HOA.
Mm-mm, no, not HOA.
So
Mm-mm.
why can't you have roosters?
Well, we can have roosters, but if we get a noise complaint, then we would have to get rid of him. So it's like we really, the neighbors were okay about it, I guess. But if they weren't, so most people just don't get them because they know that they can take them at any time.
Okay. Do you see yourself maybe creating a food forest on your, you know, less than an acre?
Well, I think that we talk about all the time. I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know if we're just supposed to be comfortable here and do what we can here, like we've been doing, or if we should eventually move. So I'm just kind of like in both places. I still don't know. So I started planting my trees in pots just in case, but I don't know, what's going to happen. So I do like the idea of a food forest and everything, but I think we would have needed to start that out because, like, what we have concrete and all that stuff, that's not friendly for a food forest.
Right, right. It's
Mm-hmm.
well, y'all put that concrete down there, correct? Because I
We
remember
did.
looking at some of the early on videos, it won't there. Then all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, they got concrete. Oh, they must
Right.
have put that down. Your husband is a great handyman, so big ups to him on no
Yeah, he
having
was
some
really good.
skills.
Thank you.
Look, his healthy home, and you let him know that I'm waiting for that channel to happen.
He said we was gonna have as a surprise guest. It was his healthy home was supposed to show up. That's what he said.
All right, well, we'll support him.
Did you hear him?
What?
He just said, "Well, at least somebody appreciates me."
Oh, I didn't hear him. I did not hear him. I do appreciate
And
you.
stay up there too.
So,
Wow.
um, I wanted to go ahead and get into talking about not necessarily the YouTube channel, talking about building a community in your YouTube channel, Her Healthy Home.
Right.
Now, you're not just a part of the garden community, you
Right.
know. We have been seeing you with this and that with Denise Jordan.
Yeah.
That's been some awesome content.
Thank
Another it got me in my closet today. It got me hustling and bustling out here, girl.
you. Right.
You that is some great content, and that is right up your alley, I want to say.
Oh,
That
thank you.
that being on YouTube is not an easy thing. It is not an easy thing for me,
Right.
and I'm pretty sure it's not easy for you. But when you make videos, you know somebody can use these videos. Because it's like when you create that content, let's talk about this. The time you made can't jarring up water. Remember that? When
Right.
you jarred water,
Right.
who knew that I could benefit from that? Remember? I was so
Yeah. You said
I said, why we need to jar water?
that was what you said.
I mean, because you were bringing the content, and I'm like, and I'm finally talking to you like, just ask me, Liddy. I'm like, well, why we need to jar water? Why? And explain why. And
I mean,
and
I needed it.
yeah, water goes out, water freezes. It's gonna be time when you need, clean water. And if
Right.
you took the time to preserve water, you would have it. You're prepping. You have a pantry. You haven't gave us a haul in a while, but you are constantly stacking up and showing us. Even if you gotta put the backpack on the kid, you already put the weight on your husband. Sam ain't gonna have to carry nothing. You already got your husband carrying everything.
That's
If
what you
y'all
said.
have not been following this channel for a while, this young lady is ready, and she shows us how to be ready. Who do you know with a big old gas can in the house? My gas can hold about 2 gallons to fill up the lawnmower. You can fill up 2 cars with all that gas. Who knew? What made y'all get that particular gas can?
That's all my husband. Because remember, I told you I like to prep, but at the same time, I just want to get it done. I would have the same 2 gallon. That's what I wanted. But my husband's like, that's not safe enough. And so, he also helps. with another perspective too, of wanting to be long term, wanting it to be, more safe and everything like that. That's what the men do. Make sure the family is safe and everything. So he always makes sure he always makes sure we spend more than I think we should too. So
Okay. Where do you see your channel going at as you continue your journey with Her Healthy Home? Are you going to keep that thing? Her
yeah, I'm gonna keep the name. Because God gave it to me until He tell me something else. That's where I'm going. That's why I always say I'm not creative.
It's a great name, and I can honestly tell you the person behind that name is actually moving in the direction of having a healthy home. It's not just, it just didn't say she turned on the camera last year, 2020, and said, oh, because of the pandemic, I'm gonna create a YouTube for Her Healthy Home. No, this young lady knew where she was going. She's been mapping out her future, and you're almost 30 now. When
Yeah,
when you call it dirty 30s, you almost in the dirty 30s, it's a lot of more goals and dreams I'm pretty sure that you are reaching towards. And I'm here with you, and I'm wishing the best for you and your family. And you're welcome. And I'm waiting for that next content. Don't hold back. Show me how to can something that I ain't never canned before. Now, um, so we talked about canning things that are good. I noticed you can things that your family's gonna like. You don't
right,
can things that you don't like. And then also too, you got a huge deep freezer and you're prepping and you're storing and you're just getting ready just
right,
in case. We know the freezer's gonna be the first thing to go if power goes. But
right.
do you have a generator?
Yes, yeah, we do. Um,
Okay. Have we ever talked about the generator on one of your channels? I mean, on one of your big contents?
no, I just referenced it, but actually, my husband just got us a better one that's supposed to power more things as well. So, he likes all that technical stuff and all the gadgets and stuff. So I think one day I will, if he wants to, show some of that part of it too, because I think that it's important to know the difference between some of the generators, and especially since he just got a new one, you could compare it.
Well, that's some good information that I can use. I've been listening to some of the other channels talk about different things, and we personally don't have generators. We don't personally have that fancy gas can over here, but we got some gas.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I might have to ride up there to Tennessee be with you. People be telling me to come be with me. I might need to go to Tennessee. I might need to leave Columbia, South Carolina, and go towards up high.
You
So
fun.
um, let's go into the merge. Let's go into the merge. Some of the things. Now, how long had now people might say people put merch up here because they're on YouTube. Let the people know about the things you use, the products you use, and how long you've been creating these products.
I made the products probably about 5 years. That was all before Melanie. That's what I was doing. I actually wanted to open a store and everything, and then she came, and I was like, I don't know how I'd be able to run a store and have a little baby. But yeah, I did. It's just about all natural, like 100% natural. You can go out in the garden and get these ingredients, like what all ingredients are, and that's what I always try to do, as natural as you can be. And then I started, gardening to make my own rosemary or whatever to have in the products too. Yeah.
Yeah. And your products are good. I have a lip balm from you. I end up purchasing it for Kanaya,
Mm.
but I used it first and then I handed it off to her. I wasn't able to show the audience a tin of that lip balm. And if you from the era I'm from, which is like well, I'm born in 74. I'm 46. I ain't scared to tell nobody. But I don't know if you would grew up back in the day and maybe like in the 80s, it would be little tin cans and they were little flavors and we would pull them up and it'd be strawberry and everything. When you melt that and it was in that cute little tin can, it reminded me of being a teenager having that strawberry, that pineapple, that cherry, that grape tin lip balm, and we would like put it in our pocket or put it in our little purse or whatever have you. And I want to share some of the other products that I do have personally at my home with the audience. Hold on, y'all.
Okay.
So this is one of her purses. All right, this purse right here. I grew up holding big purses, big pocketbooks,
Right.
big old bags, and I like big bags. But to be honest, I can't find nothing when it's time.
Right.
So this right here has been perfect. It has humble higher, the most high. I actually got this for me, and I got this for my godmother also, which is a great purchase. And your cell phone fits right in there, y'all. And I don't have no money, but I got cards though. So all my cards are right here at my side. All right. And I also want to talk about your covers. All
Oh
right.
yeah. That looks so
So,
pretty too.
the last time I went live, I was struggling. Love Lady said use that rubber band. So I used the rubber band to put it on. And this is the bumblebee print. It is so cute. Y'all, they coming for me. My husband just came in the door. They coming for me. All
What
right.
what is
Oh,
that? Is that what's that? Is that
ah,
cider vinegar? What's that?
beef bone broth.
Oh, okay.
I ain't know I'm
You
candy
gonna do
broth
a video
now.
on that?
No, I did not do a video on that. And
I know you want to say no, mother, like you always
no,
say.
mother, I did not do a video. And here is another one, which is the lemon with the little blocks. And this is a nice one as well. I really like that. I just put the rubber band on it, and it's good for a gift. You want to know what's inside of this one?
Is that some apple jelly? What's that?
No,
No, is that your mandarin?
no.
What is it?
So this jelly is very special for this occasion. Not only does it have something you made up there, this is what you taught me about. We chatted in our first chat. You had made peach syrup, and you were
Really?
chatting with me in the chat, and you were telling me how I can make peach syrup and different things, and I should try it. He just was conversating with me, and this is the peach jam that I made when I first did things with the peaches. Because I
Wow.
had saved the skin, like you make the syrup out of the skin and different things like that. But when I finished, I decided to not make a syrup. I put a pectin in it and made a jelly or jam. So this is peach. I've never tried it. I only got two out of all the peach.
That's so sweet. Back then I didn't even think that you liked me. I
Yeah,
thought that right. I
yeah.
didn't even think you liked me. I was like, she comes over to my videos and just leave a little emoji. If she don't gotta watch it, she ain't watching. I
So
did not think you liked me at all.
so no, I mean, when you're looking at content, you want to look at the whole content. Oh, I'm gonna have to. I'll be like recording because I gotta pause it, come and make a comment. I timestamp a lot. If I'm really in tune to the video, I'll timestamp when I'm laughing at or whatever. But
Right.
back then, I really didn't know how to be a content creator and be a YouTuber and to say something nice or thanks for watching or something generic. Like we always like to say, I just used to I didn't know what to say, so I just used to say the little emoji.
Right.
And and when you communicated with me, that meant the world to me. And if you go back and look at that video, I think you can see our conversation there. I think I said you got me to say something back during that time. I think before I was just giving you emojis, but when you told me to try it, I was like, okay. And then, I just went on your other video. So it was just a way of me showing that I was there. And that's all I knew. I just didn't put my little wavy hands in the earth, meaning basically to me, hey, young world. So basically saying I was there.
That was the
So,
first time anybody did anything like that though. So when I heard it and I heard you say my name, I felt like how singers they hear their song on the radio for the first time. That's how I felt. I felt like a celebrity. I was like, that is so nice. So it's just so
oh,
amazing.
so when
When
I
you
did
did the video, your
huh?
cannon for the first time, when you made that the peach jam,
Mm.
Yeah, and
I
then when
gotta
you
go back.
said my
I
name,
gotta
you
go
put
back
me
and
under
listen to it, but
that.
I'm pretty sure I gave credit to you. It's been a pleasure. It's been a real big pleasure talking to you today, letting the world know that, hey, this girl here is the real deal. Khadijah, aka Candy, aka Triple H, aka Her Healthy Home. If y'all are in this chat with us today, throw your hands up and we gonna come talk to y'all.
You're so funny.
I can't help it, girl. I can't even help it. It's a gift and a curse at the same time. I'm going into the chat.
So you going all the way to the back?
Who, me?
Yeah. Where you starting at?
No, we go after everybody put their hands up. Can everybody put their hands up? Let us know you're here.
Okay.
I don't want to hit. I'm trying to get on my laptop. You can start speaking to everybody.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Hey, Andale. Homestead in the colony. It's so late on the computer, so I'm looking at my phone. That's why I'm looking down. And Broke Farm is 76, huh?
Okay, Cuzzo, what it do?
Yeah, he did say he was going to try to be here. Thank you.
Hey, Adele.
Tina, thank you, Tina. Hey,
Ain't
Matriarch.
know what you heard about me. What's up, TMP?
Flavors and textures. Hey, thank you so much for joining. Indiana Backyard Gardener. Joy is here. Unicorn.
Thank you. Welcome, Joy. Welcome, Indiana. Welcome, welcome, Martine. We love you, babies.
Mid South
I'm
Homestead. This is the first time I saw Mid South
well,
Homestead. Thank
welcome,
you. Yeah,
welcome.
welcome. Thank you. C. Thomas. Thank you for joining. TT.
Hey, TT. Welcome.
You caught up on your phone?
I'm not on my phone. I'm on my laptop.
Kids are addicted to sweet tarts.
Oh, we shouldn't have gave him any, but I guess to be quiet. Enjoyed it. Lydia need herself a talk show. Oh yeah, do you want to talk about that, Liddy?
What is that?
What do you mean?
What?
What is that?
What? I didn't hear it. I didn't read it nor hear
Oh,
it.
Indiana Backyard Garden that said you need a talk show.
A talk show, a real one, a YouTube talk show.
Well, yeah.
I like to talk to y'all. Get me to come over to your house.
But yeah, what about interviewing? I'm trying to put a hint out there.
I mean, yeah, if anybody would like for me to either come on my platform or your platform and do something like we've done here today, we can pre-record it. Um, if you like, if you want to do something like that, if you want me, I don't want to edit it. I'm about to lie right there. I don't want to edit it. I probably could ask somebody. I got a cousin who could probably edit it for me. If you guys look, I did my an interview with songwriter, which is my cousin who makes music. She that was my first interview, and it was great. And I tried to interview my husband in that last video I did, but he wasn't as talking as clear and much as he was before I turned on that camera because, like you said, Khadijah, we bringing them into our world. They don't want to be on camera. Sometimes y'all, Naya want to eat the sweets. She don't want to do the video part. She like to bake all the time. She don't bake like 5 things since the cake. I'm gonna turn off my lights and switch my situation, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Khadijah, go ahead and speak to everybody, and I'm gonna fix my stuff, and just let me into the room from my laptop, okay?
Okay.
All
Okay. I'm gonna go back and try to see if I can look at the comments. How you doing?
right. Okay, I can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you.
Okay. Just trying to get some of this light off, y'all.
It's too bad because now I don't know what I was talking about. Let me see if I
You
can.
were trying to You were trying to get me to talk about interviewing.
Oh yes, and if you want her to do intros and outros, she loves doing those kind of things. So definitely reach out to her on her about. She has her email, but definitely get her to talk more, get her to do more interviews, get her to do anything. She loves all of that stuff. I'm trying to find a comment. I cannot find it. Oh, here it is. I have an off day checklist. What was that? What was that to? What were we talking about? And then Lioncrest said, then hey Lioncrest, if you're still here, that's why I was going crazy until my busy season came. I'm trying to see. Um,
And you guys, make sure you want to ask. You going back into the questions and see if anybody asking the questions or were they talking
oh
to each
yeah,
other?
anybody having questions? Yeah, to
They
elaborate
probably,
on what we talked about.
okay.
Always do everything with Thanksgiving, especially Melanie. She's gonna be a little mama. It starts her day. Oh, it must have been about the devotions. Nefertari, yes. Oh, I think I spelled it wrong. Oh, about my chores. Oh, you have a checklist. Okay. Be grateful every day too. Hey, Erica Taylor, if you're still here. Especially, oh yeah, that's what I was reading earlier. Spacing is the key. The older ones are big help. So you're saying, wait it out until they can really help me out. Talk about the rooster. Oh, yeah, I talked about him. New York Minute. Eco Neighbor was here. Many blessings. Oh, the Weekend Garden Show was here.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Marie's Country Life was here. Another person that's in Tennessee, like me. Uh-oh, what happened? Let me see. Am I supposed to add her to the stream? Not sure what happened. Tina, can you let her know, please? Let me see. Oh, are you back? You
Yeah.
back? Oh, okay. It went off. I don't know what happened. You took yourself off.
Yeah, I took myself off, but I was in the basement.
Oh, Stacy Smith was here.
Let's see.
I remember those tin cans. They are older than you think. And yeah, thank you, Indiana, Backyard Gardener. She got the same shirt design that I got.
Let's see. So when you're on your laptop, you can see the chat, right?
Oh,
Comments.
so yeah, I'm on the laptop. Mid South is from Tennessee too, from West Tennessee. Okay, that's where I am, West Tennessee. Okay. She also cans broth. Okay.
Okay. The basement. LOL. That's what I. That's what I heard, bro. The man got so many names. Homer
Brooklyn?
said. So Homer called it the basement.
Oh.
Hey, flavors and textures. Hello.
Clearly, Bestyet Journey is Gen X. We have the bestest turn up vibe on the planet.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm gonna go on my cell phone. I like to be on my cell phone when I'm in the chats. These laptops. But y'all, I was in the room when you exiting out my house. It's kind of like a sun porch. So because I had all those lights, those bugs start coming for me. Like, hey, we want to be with you. So
Oh, Indiana Backyard Gardener was saying for the interviews, do them pre-recorded and then premiere so you can interact in the chat. Yeah, because we've talked about how we want to do it, but we just wanted to like focus on what we're talking about because you could get off track when you're doing these lives, losing comments and whatnot.
sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. All right. Yeah, flavor of textures. I would love to meet up with you and learn something
Oh, thank you, Anne. Go ahead.
from you. Yes, I would. Um, and I believe it was you when you first knew that I was here. She offered, to give me seeds. Girl, I can use some seeds to save them in the freezer. I need her to teach me how to grow kohlrabi because I can't get kohlrabi to come up. I'm like, what is going on? All right. If everybody hit live chat, they'll turn their phone from top chat to live chat, and all the chats will be up to date. Let's see. And thank you, everyone that's still in the room that came about. It was a pleasure to be here to do this. I keep saying I don't want to call it an interview, but I ain't came up with another word yet. Because when I feel like that, we want to get to know the people behind the face, and some of us, some good people, really realize that this is the best friendship, or this is a great friendship that you can have, and with all things, I think friendly, handily made. She ended up having a situation where she made friends with someone that was not true. And it was scary for her, but she overcame it, and everybody in the chat encouraged her, and whatever the case may be. But somebody posed as someone else to her,
Hmm.
and she brought them in and everything, and that could be scary, and that was one of the things that I was scared about before I posted my first video. I posted, took it down, posted it, put it down 3 times. I did that because I was scared somebody gonna get me. I'm not scared no more, and I just feel like I'm right at work. I'm right where I'm supposed to be. And that's communicating with like-minded people doing great things and encouraging one another, and just being a part of a big world out here on YouTube. And like I said, I never use YouTube for nothing more than else to quick ask Google, and Google might take me to YouTube, or just look up how to cook something, and that's it. I never went back over and over every day like I got to do now. Like I'm I'm tuned in, like I'm invested into you guys, and I thank you guys for investing into us as well.
Yeah, because it is really hard. I talked to you about some videos that I want to release, and I'm so nervous. And you always just tell me, just go, do it. Like, and that's why I have to
Yeah,
tell myself sometimes, what's the worst thing that can happen?
yeah.
So just do
Yeah,
it.
what is the worst thing that can happen? I mean, showing up here, like you asked me, am I nervous? Yeah, I be nervous like the last couple of seconds. It's just kind of like getting ready for work. Y'all, I never was on time to work. I can tell y'all that right now. I was never on time. But when I got there, baby, I was the best worker they had. Out working, work circles around everybody. Was the best worker they had. I'm looking forward to doing a live very soon with Bro Farmer 76. It's not gonna be uh it's not gonna be an interview or discussion. We're gonna be just talking about some of our garden stuff, like what we going through right now, bro. And it's serious out here, and it's a pleasure behind it as well. So hopefully, you will see us very soon on this amazing platform YouTube has created for us for free. Yes, I'm ready.
Oh, so I got the question, what is there to do in Tennessee? Oh, not much. I mean, it's definitely different from New York. New York, there's lots of things to do and everything is walking distance. But here it's very much different. But there's little things, drive-in movie theaters. I don't know.
Outdoor stuff.
Yeah, outdoor stuff. Yeah, definitely. I guess you could do hiking and trails and everything. That's his healthy home helping me out over there, telling me what there is to do. Um, you're planning to meet up in South Carolina with Flavors and Textures?
Yeah, whenever you ready. Whenever you ready, I'm ready. Oh, flavors and textures. Let's ride out to this citrus place. It's like an hour and 25 minutes away. I know my husband ain't gonna be down with going. I can get you to go. Want to go to some fruit trees? It's somebody was it? I just saw a video. Somebody got their trees, got a fruit tree, a kumquat, and it was shipped to them. Who was that? If you're in the room, I gotta look at.
Yeah, we got a Chick-fil-A.
Who said they got a Chick-fil-A?
That's what Broke Farmer said. Yeah, we got Chick-fil-A. They always have a long line.
New York? Do New York got a Chick-fil-A yet?
Um, was there one? I don't know. I don't because in New York you got a lot of times it's not like big the franchises. There's a lot of chicken places, but I'm not sure if there's Chick-fil-A.
I seen you. And actually, my nickname for flavor and textures is Flavor T. So if y'all see me say Flavor T, I'm talking to her. If y'all hear me say C-Dub, I'm talking to Clausen. Sometimes I just give y'all a shorter name. If I say Cuzzo, I'm talking to Bro.
Broke
I'm
Farmer, right?
76. Like
Oh,
once we tight like that, and Tina, Tina be TMP.
probably going to get some she going to get some new fruit trees. She heard you talk about getting a kumquat or something, so she need another one.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm
you.
about to tell you the I'm about to tell you the young lady um who I saw and she said she got the fruit tree from South Carolina. She did her first live. Broke Farm Hudson. Thank you, Broke Farm. I like Broke Farm comment. It
Thank
was
you.
Hudson. And she said she went somewhere at I think
Uh,
it was McKenzie, South Carolina.
okay.
And that's the channel name who talked did an unboxing live. It was her first live. I missed it. She only was up there 17 minutes. She was so excited. She got the Miwa Kumquat, and I know for a fact that was Tina. Tina been wanting to get that. Did you ever get it, Tina? Did you
She
ever
said
get
she
that
had to go. She
peacock?
might be gone. I'm not sure.
Hey, unicorn lady.
Hey,
Hello.
Angela.
Let me see. I'm sorry, y'all. I got my head down. I apologize. I'm just
Oh, free spirits usually arrive late, but when they show up, they show out.
Mackenzie Farms. Bro, Farm, you so helpful. You're so helpful. I'm gonna put this down. You was so helpful, man.
How about bringing our worlds together? Well, I'm trying to think about what we were talking about that time. Do you know?
Is C. Thomas still here?
I'm not sure. This was 3 minutes ago. So hopefully,
I don't know that channel, so I can't elaborate.
I know a lot of people go.
Miss Maureen is in here. Miss Maureen Williams. Yes, she is.
Huh? Who?
Miss Maureen is here. How
Oh,
you
really?
doing? She's
Hey.
Yes.
We were just
Hello.
talking about New York.
Yes.
Let's plan. I'm in.
Yep. Let's plan. It's in McKenzie, South Carolina. It's a citrus, it's a fruit tree place. They don't have a lot of content, a lot of pictures on their website, but they show fruit on the trees. And I'm all in. But like all
Yeah.
I need is $100. That's all I need. And an
Oh, go
SUV.
with Hudson and Mackenzie Farms.
Yeah,
Oh, there's
McKenzie Farms. And that was um
oh,
the young
with
lady
the
channel.
Chick-fil-A in Long Island. Okay.
There's also cats in the city.
My husband wanted me to mention his favorite places is Cat's Deli. As soon as we get there,
It's what
that's what he wants. It's
it's
called
a K or a C.
a K, and they'll give you pieces of meat there. The sandwiches are so thick, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do with it?
KATZS.
KATZS.
I'm gonna have to check them out if I have the opportunity to
And
go back.
then y'all been there.
Delicate C. Wait, I don't know how it is.
What
It's
the?
something that's the long version of that one.
Oh, Tina asked, what does that one taste like?
A pastrami sandwich?
I
No,
bet she did.
not the pastrami sandwich, the kumquat that you were talking about.
It tastes like an orange. Is it?
She said, where you gonna put up another tree? I didn't even get to see. Oh, everyone have a great evening. Thank you, Joy.
Thank you, Joy. Thank you so much.
His healthy home. What up? Don't keep him down here longer. If I buy one, need to be planted in the prohibited area. Yeah, that's all I was so I put a new plant bed in the prohibited area today.
So I know you don't mind, Khadija, because on this journey that we're going on, we're bringing everybody into it. But the channel that I was talking about is growing with Hudson. She
Mhm.
got that tree from um, the Mackenzie Farms here in South Carolina, and now me and Flavor T, we gonna plan to go and ride up there. It's only an hour away. We can ride up there. She want me sit in the back seat. I'll sit in the back seat, talk her head off.
Unicorn Lady Tech. You what part of New York do you live in? If you still live there now,
Unicorn lady.
hmm was you looking at the chat on your phone?
No, I'm looking at the young lady channel and her last it must be her last name, which is Hudson. But her channel is just growing with Hudson. She has a small channel. She's brand new to YouTube. So you guys, I'm talking about her. I'm bigging her up. She taught me. I'm teaching y'all. Tell her we sent you.
Yeah, no, that's good.
We
I,
sent you.
I wonder if I've seen her channel. I'm not sure. I seen somebody who just did their first video.
She 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 has she has a it's a new channel, so
Oh,
a
from
lot of
Brooklyn. Okay.
she's a 2021er. We are 2020.
I was actually born in New York, but raised in Queens. Unicorn Tech Lady is from Brooklyn. That's what I'm talking about.
Brooklyn's in the house without a doubt. It's a lot of the people I subscribe to that's from up north, and I'm from up north too. I'm from Virginia.
Oh. Well, go ahead and get your rest, get your beauty sleep if you need it, Brooke Farmer. Thank you for joining. And
Thank you.
you.
Hey, hit me up. You know how to reach me. Thank you so much. I miss you, TT. So, what are you growing right? Did you drop any seeds today?
Me today?
Hmm.
Not today, but I planted on some of my small tomatoes and I planted them. And we just made a new bed that's 5 by 7, and we're gonna move all of our the 2 pots I have of raspberries. I don't know how many is in there, but we're gonna move it in there so it can grow more.
The raspberry propagate a lot, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's so bushy, and everything. So you get so many plants.
So the person I bought her with offered us some raspberry, and he said they just keep popping up everywhere.
Yeah,
So
they
he
do.
wants us to come and get some of them. So I should put them in a container.
Well, that's what I do because what could happen is you put your plant here and it can be there. Like it will move like that. And so that's why I put it because I was like, no, I want you to stay right here. But now we're gonna put it in a bed, and as long as you have some kind of barrier to keep it in, it's fine. But it'll move. It'll move several feet. I'm not even joking. It will. So yeah.
Yeah, that's what they were talking about. I'm laughing at the chat. I guess everybody laughing at me saying I'm from the South. Um, I talked to Andell today about that, and she lives close to Norfolk, Virginia, and I'm from Norfolk, Virginia. I just came all these other places because I'm not scared to move. I would move again if I could. And if I move again, I'm going to Florida. I want to grow all year long. I want to have a squash already, just like Dan. Like, did you see that big squash?
I
That
didn't see that. I haven't been looking that much today. I have
oh
to.
my goodness!
But
And,
yeah,
and
they
another
start
thing, a lot
having
of people,
tomatoes and stuff.
another thing, a lot of people might not know. You're not on a lot of platforms.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
not.
not. Yeah, just on YouTube. Yeah.
And
Oh,
YouTube, cell phone, StreamYard, and text.
StreamYard don't really count because you only use StreamYard for YouTube anyway. But yeah,
Can you pre-record on StreamYard?
I
Can you?
think you can. I think you can.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to practice that so I can offer that to people if that's something that they want to do. Pre-record it and then put it over there. Yeah, he'd be proud. If I moved to Florida, I would probably move right at the edge, like not in maybe Jacksonville, but not. My sister lives like by a place called Orange Park, maybe not that far in. Did y'all like my flower that was in the background today? I wanted to get a sunflower, but they didn't have none.
Oh, you moved. I didn't even realize.
I moved. Them bugs was attacking. It was.
Amsterdam, New York. Yeah, that's right. It's so many people from New York here. That is just so funny. I guess we just all find each other. Come on to Georgia.
I'm gonna come to. I'll come now. We actually are planning a trip to Georgia. We're gonna be going back to that market that we went to that one time. That says the seasons, and it's like a big old market there. So if I ever come through, me and you making a video right inside their market. They be like, no cameras. We gonna get Naya to hold the camera anyway. Hold it, Naya. Don't let the people see it. Hold it. We gonna be talking, juggling the fruit and everything.
And so the flower was beautiful. Yeah, and your painting as well. That was kind of covered up.
Thank you. You guys, I can say that YouTube has been so helpful to me.
Right.
Um, I didn't even know I could paint. You can't tell me I ain't no painter now. I might gotta look at. And did y'all know y'all can slow a video down? Did you know that? If you watching a video on your
Oh, on
laptop,
YouTube, yeah.
you can hit a little wrench button and slow it down. Girl, I
Hmm.
be following that lady every move. Let me get my paint so y'all can see it closer now. Oh my man.
You asking Lydia where in Georgia she gonna come to?
It's a sunflower.
We can tell it's a sunflower.
And these, I don't think I got these seeds, but I got them now. Look how big these mums are.
Right. Those
They
look
the
nice.
biggest mums. I think I got them to match my shirt. But yeah, ain't nothing wrong with love. But I'm gonna put them right in the ground outside now. The interview is over. But they gonna serve the what they say they get rid of help with nematodes. Is that what that thing called?
Yeah.
Is it a bug? Is nematode a bug?
In the soil.
Is it some? It makes the roots not up, right?
I think it will eat like some of the seeds you'll plant them and it'll eat the seeds. You Indiana backyard gardener still in here. She could probably tell you. She real technical.
Indiana gonna be live in a couple of more days. Y'all make sure y'all head over there too and get this good knowledge.
What was the? I remember seeing it. What was it? What was the chat about? I forgot.
What are you asking?
What's the live about? I forgot.
Are you here?
Who? Indiana backyard.
So Indiana is. I can't wait to be in one of her chats with her
I
or
think
to
it's
get
spelled like this.
gas
I
high.
never had them, but
Gas. How
yeah,
much?
they're in the soil. I think they're a
Is,
little white, and White Davy was talking about them too. But I think they'll you
I know
try
they.
you plant different things, I guess like tomatoes or whatever, and it'll eat the plants before they even get a
Yeah,
chance.
and it makes the roots not up.
She
Well,
said live for what? So she's not going live. You making stuff up?
she is going live in a couple of more days.
She just said live for what?
No, she's going live, or is it that a premiere? She's going live
I
in a
thought
couple
I
of more
saw it.
days. I know I'll be. Oh, it's a parasite. Thank you.
No, she's saying it's a parasitic bug, like it's a bad bug
Oh,
that's
it's,
in the soil. They're like they're small, microscopic. She's premiering on the 15th.
oh,
What
okay.
farmer knows everything?
Premiere live. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna make sure I set me an alarm so I can
What's
be
the
in there.
premiere about? And you forgot one of the questions you were supposed to ask me too, Lydia.
I know you're gonna let me know. You want me to get my book? You want me to get my handed in a notebook?
Yeah, they're like worms. They're real small and white. Um, yeah, you probably missed it on your page. Oh, she's doing a live garden tour. Yeah, I remember seeing that. Yeah.
But another thing I like
Oh,
about
this is not a live garden tour. She's doing a garden tour. A
um,
live garden tour will be good.
what
You
about the rabbit cam?
Oh yeah, that's what it says something about the rabbits too. Yeah. On my off days, I dedicate 3 hours to YouTube. Okay, that's dedication. They turn the roots into knots. Yeah, so it doesn't let the plants get established.
Yeah, I like.
Rabbit fan.
I actually normally take my Wednesdays and dedicate to YouTube like the whole day, Wednesdays, and then
Listen,
like to go to sleep at night. To go to sleep at night, sometimes I'll put some people on. Oh yeah, I ain't gonna tell, but I do, and I might go to sleep.
I keep telling you, fall asleep on my channel.
Oh yeah.
Need that watch time, like Broke Bob would say. I need that watch time too.
Yeah, but look, don't nobody be mad. Somebody been watching. I don't know who been watching.
Love lady, that's what she said. And I see Love Lady, actually. She did say what she said. She said she gonna be late. Where your book at?
Let me get it. Cause how you know I even wrote that down?
What do you mean? We can hear you talking.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm mumbling. You can't hear what I'm saying.
I was like, don't say nothing that you don't want heard. I go through the videos every day and put them on the watch list, and I run my watch list while I'm driving or cleaning or cooking. I watch YouTube on breaks. I watch YouTube when my kids are asleep, which is small little avenues, and I check in during the day. I try not to check too much. I find myself on YouTube every day. Like the little emoji, the 3D emoji. I do that to go to sleep too, but I figured it helps whoever I'm watching.
Yeah, it does. Ma'am.
I will be back.
Ma'am.
Huh?
That running in it. Run. You can. Hey, welcome, Renee. Welcome. Um.
Hey, shalom. What would you say?
What I want. I don't remember the question, and I probably didn't write it down.
Oh, because you told me, because I said, what you even going to ask me? And you told me a question. I said, oh, okay. And you never asked me.
Oh, you were waiting. Did you tell me?
Did I? I'm telling you now.
I don't remember.
Tell them to hit up your playlist. Yeah.
Yeah, hit the playlist up, y'all. Thank you. I think I don't know. I would like to see you go live. Maybe once a week or every other week. Now I missed that awesome live you did when you were canning.
Yeah.
When I caught the replay, and I was like, she working off 2 cameras. What? That's skills right there. You definitely got to teach me how to do that.
Well, you know how to do it. You know how to do it.
I can figure it out, but I'm gonna need your help.
Well, I'm on a hiatus. I'm going to take classes to improve my vlogging. Okay. Well, take breaks are so good. All your thoughts and ideas, you just get refreshed. It's really good. I think it's really good to take breaks from YouTube. I'm gonna try to do my little 40-day fast every year, hopefully. Hey, Pit Stop. Hey, Growing with Renee.
Oh, look, I got an icon.
That picture too.
Yeah, I got a picture here because I guess when we did the 7-day giveaway, how did I even do that?
I don't know.
That's
I'm gonna
nice.
do once a month. Oh, you're gonna go live once a month. I think it's just, there's a lot of people that go live and everything. So it's like, when's the best time to go live? And then it's hard for me because I have to have somebody watch the kids. Yes, we need to hit y'all's playlist. Oh, well, thank you. I've been letting the needy homesteader. Oh, I've been helping the needy homesteader out by letting her playlist run. She really needs our help.
Yeah, I'm running.
I
run the needy homesteader playlist as well.
Yeah, you're the one who let me know.
I actually love her channel. That's a great channel. That's a heartfelt story over there too. If you don't know the channel,
yeah. So definitely go over there too. Right. I'm so scared to do a live. I'm telling you, I don't know what to do. Yeah, I always get nervous before them too, and like Liddy say. But once you start talking with people, you have people that that become your friends. So you just become more relaxed. You should definitely try it. End of the month live giveaway. I'm gonna turn into Broke Farmer 76 if I do more giveaways for sure. I can't commit to once a week. Yeah, it's a lot, to plan and everything and to sit not doing anything. There are like six lives on now. Oh, okay. What are you doing, Liddy?
You know what I'm doing.
Oh, yeah, I do. Well, did you find your little book?
Yeah, and I don't see the question.
Talk about it, and I'm going to just fire you as an interviewer.
That probably just was a random question, and I'm just trying to
ask me. Was it hard to share my faith? And I thought that's a really good question. And I do want to talk. I need to do a giveaway when I get to 500, but I have no clue how to do a live. When you go the same place where you go to post a video, you can go and just press go live, but you have to do it on your laptop. When
No, you don't.
when you have less than 1,000, you have to do it on your laptop, or you can use StreamYard for your phone.
Yes.
Yeah. I may try one day, maybe when I get more subs. But you never know. You know, if I did one when I had 250 or whatever, you never know who'll show up. I don't plan anything. I'm scared to death to go live. I think everybody would enjoy it. It just feels so much more personal when you're talking to somebody live and you can ask them whatever, talk to them and see their reaction when you say stuff. Don't you agree?
Yeah. Well, you know, well, I went live the other day for the first time on StreamYard on my cell phone, and that was awesome. So that was the first time I was able to follow the chat. So following the chat does help, but when you get on the laptop, you have to look to the right, and you have to go back and forth, and like you're doing right now. You just was looking to the right, and then you go back and look at the camera. So I
Uh-huh.
like using StreamYard. StreamYard is a great tool, and I appreciate them too. Them and YouTube.
Look, are you looking in the chat?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Am I looking at the chat right now?
Yes.
Nope.
Well, look in the chat. Well, I'll just tell you, we got Jay Weezy, and they're probably wondering why they don't see you.
What it do, Jay Weezy family?
Hey, Nikki. So let me answer my own question. Since you fired now,
Yeah, I'm done.
so Lydia, are
Hey,
you?
Nikki.
You done? So come on back.
No, I'm
Oh,
done
you're not
talking.
done. Ed says we miss your face, and Nikki is saying hello to you.
I said, hey, Nikki. I'm stuffing my face, y'all. That's what I'm doing.
Just come back. You still
Mm-mm.
talking? Just come back. Everybody done seen somebody eat before.
They don't see me crushing.
You on my YouTube thumbnail today. Oh yeah, your first live. And once you went live, Indiana, you really seem to like it. You've been live a couple of times since. A lot of times, not a couple of times. Do you get nervous too? Are you almost done, Lydia?
Obviously, you can't do nothing without me. I'm crushing
No, because
food.
I need you to come back and be the interviewer. We can, yeah, it's okay. We know you're human. We know you eat.
Hey, Dolores or Tony.
Hey, yeah, hey, Dolores and Tony and Stinky Puddle Ranch. Hey, how are you?
Hey,
What you
I
eat?
want to. Can I? What are you eating? So
Hey,
it's
Mona.
my version of Rasta pasta, and it was good. I was crushing this bowl until somebody was calling me back to work. I need to call. I need to call.
HR. That's what you
What
want.
I be calling? What I be
HR.
calling
I need
Tina?
to call HR.
I need to call HR. Welcome, Stinky Brother
Hey,
Rich.
Princess Lillian. She said she thought you was in the bathroom.
Oh no, I was eating. I'm surprised I ain't burned the food trying to rush to cook it. But you know how food. If you know how to cook, you don't have to stand over top of food. And
Mm.
shrimp and fish is, I got it's flounder and it's rasta pasta. It's supposed to be, but rasta pasta most of the time you see it is made with chicken. So I number one, the grocery store was out of Alfredo. Whoever knew you could be out of Alfredo, but only in this neighborhood, I guess. Food line, hot mess. Want a jar Alfredo on the thing, so I had to make my own. So I would either, I don't know how, I just assume I know how. So I just got some heavy whipping cream,
Oh,
and
you
I knew
made
I had some
okay.
heavy whipping cream in the house, and I got the another small thing of heavy whipping cream, and then I put a whole package of Parmesan cheese up in that thing, and then I took a little tab of that white cheese. It'd be like aluminum.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? Brioche? Is it brioche?
In aluminum?
It'd be like an aluminum and a little round. It'd be shaped in a round. Start with a B, I think. Anyway, I put that in there
And butter, right?
and butter.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't put no Philadelphia cream cheese. I put butter, and that was it. And I just put it on and let it do its thing. And then I
I was
took a.
thinking cream cheese, but I didn't remember putting that in Alfredo. But maybe.
I didn't put no cream cheese in it because I didn't remember seeing that like that. I know some people say heavy whipping cream and Parmesan cheese.
And
Oh,
garlic. Mm-hmm. You put
and
garlic?
cream cheese. Oh
Indian.
no, I ain't put no garlic in it neither. That that package of cheese that I used had garlic and stuff in it, herbs in it. But what I did to try to make it like creamy, also, I put a can of cream of mushroom in it. Tastes alright to me. And then I seasoned my food yesterday. So I seasoned my meat, fish and shrimp yesterday, and I stir fried the pepper family, and then I put the fish. I cut the fish in like three pieces and put it in there and cooked it all on about high, and then turned it all boom and put top on it and walked away. And it was good. Hey, Kai, he
Okay.
might be he
See
sleep.
you later, Bro Farmer. Thank you for joining. You stayed with us a long time. Anyway, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Right.
I see you soon.
Can we Oh, a video. Yeah, did you record it when you made your Rasta pasta?
Nah, I was too busy getting nervous for this live.
Yeah, past his bedtime. Yeah, I know it's late, especially if you on Eastern Standard Time. I was supposed to schedule it an hour earlier, but that was my fault because we on two different time zones. What you doing now?
This is the cheese.
Oh, I've never garlic and fine herbs. I never heard of that one.
It's like a soft cheese, but some people put it on crackers. I put it right in that parmesan.
That sounds so decadent.
What you say?
No, Nefertari, that's her name. She said that sounds so decadent.
Oh, it tastes so good. And
Yeah.
I did not use pasta. I used spaghetti squash. I cannot wait to harvest my own spaghetti squash this year. I had never had spaghetti squash until 2020. Just seeing it on other channels and running into videos and food channels and people using it, it made me go get it because I do keto a lot and I try to stay away from the carbs. When I tell you that thing takes any flavor that you put on it, you wouldn't even know it's a squash. I love it. I love spaghetti squash. It's my new best friend. I can't wait till they start harvesting them out there in that
I
yard.
love that cheese.
Mm. And cheese is good. I don't like cheese spread, but I can put it in something.
Hmm. I may have to have Lydia do a live with me since she's jumping around all over the place.
Yeah, I would love to. I would love to do a live with you. I know you just got here, Renee, but that's something I would love to do. I would love to support people on either their channel or on my channel and just come on aboard with me. And sometimes I have to do a little bit of history or whatever. Like Khadijah, she did not know what I was going to ask her. Like she telling me something I told her I was going to ask her. Well, I just was probably just
Saying
making
it
an
off the top of your head. Yeah.
example, and then she loved it. Now I don't even know what she's talking about. Thank
Nikki
you,
said, "What in
everybody.
the
Yeah.
world?"
Oh, well, wait a minute. I don't think I hit the like button. Let me go hit it. Oh, I hit it. Oh, I hit it. I hit it a long
You
time
gonna
ago.
be fired for real. My
Yeah, I
new
hit it.
love is Kobasha squash. I've never heard of that one. And thank you, Tina. Yes, everybody, please hit the like button. But yeah, that I did like that question, and I did want to answer it anyway. So you gonna ask me or not?
Well, I don't remember it.
You asked me, did I have a did I don't know how you said it. Did I have a problem sharing my faith or something? What'd you say?
Do 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 oh no, I don't know. Do you? I know you don't have a problem sharing your faith. You jumped out there. See, a
Well,
lot of people.
I didn't though. At
No,
first,
you
remember,
didn't. A
I
lot of
came
people
to
don't
you.
know. You struggled with that a
Right.
lot. And I'm like, I mean, y'all, this girl was gonna delete the whole channel one time. I'm like, why are you gonna do that? Just leave the channel up there. It's fine. She was like, well, I don't think I want to talk about that, and I want to talk about Christ, and I want to, everything being godly. Kind of like what happened with my cousin. She was making music. She had the opportunity to be in two different times. She had the opportunity to be in a gospel singing groups and stuff, and she turned it all down because she didn't want to do. She didn't want to do, God led. But when God put it on you, honey, it ain't nothing you can do. Look at me out there
Oh,
in the
look
God.
at Ann. You fire and Ann's hired. She said she asked me the question. She like, well, if Lydia ain't gonna ask, let me ask. But yeah, I struggled a lot, and you helped me, and you help me sometimes too when I talk to you about stuff. And you're like, that's a good idea. You don't do it because it's always because I told you before, and Tina too. I put those videos out there, and oh, do y'all see my lights flickering? Did you see that?
No.
Oh, okay. But
But
when you
we
get
might
you get
get
so many thumbs down and negative, negative stuff all the time. But it's just like, I have to stick to I share it, it's a part of you're gonna hear it all the time. So you have to get used to it. And so I struggle because I know you could get further if you go one way, or you could just, do what's right and be about Christ. So I did have struggles with that a lot. And I still even do, but I have to, push through it. And it's
yeah.
good because it encourages other people as well. There's always sometimes one person never see them before, and they're like, "I'm glad you shared it" or something, and it makes it all worth it.
Yeah, it is worth it. A lot of times talking to my son about, the YouTube and being a part of YouTube, and he has all these situations he could tell me about because he's been actively on YouTube for over 10 years and listening and following people. And he say, whatever you want to talk about, talk about. Don't let nobody
Right,
control what your channel is about.
right.
We don't have to be one way. We don't have to be just in the garden. Y'all know I like cooking. I ain't know how to can, but I love cooking. Me and my
Well,
husband
you
just
good
had a
at it.
whole little situation like who cooked the best the other day. I think I cooked better. And now my daughter don't went on his side, but she was agreeing with me at first. But now she all team daddy now. But that's all right. I know I'm the better cook with things.
Right.
I know.
Yeah.
Just because he worked as
I
a cook.
struggle with too because I said, it's not just gardening, but then it's like, okay, I garden, can I cook, can I do a day in the life, can I do all those things, and
Yeah,
people get confused.
your
But
channel is called Her Healthy Home. And if it's healthy, it's coming in the home.
I know, but this is all the stuff you tell me, so they see it like a real conversation that we had 100 times because I'm like, I don't know which direction channel's gonna go in, but you just go wherever you led. Maybe one
Yeah.
day we'll see you painting too.
Oh man. Um yeah, I told you I didn't even know. Another channel said they, we're gonna have a sipping paint. I'm like, how are we gonna have sipping paint on YouTube?
Right.
So I said, okay, I'll do it. And I went and bought her, and my daughter's already a painter. So she had most of the acrylic paint. We just didn't have no canvases. And I went and bought it and stuff. And the picture that the girl was drawing at the time, I don't want to draw that. So it ended up being a contest. I drew something totally different, something that was so hard. It was that wine glass with the
Right. Hmm.
set and all of that. But she could not. She was like, "Wow, you did a great job," but I didn't win because I didn't do what they did. But
And
she
that's
never
something
talked
that you
about it
never
being a,
do. Like
huh?
remember when you asked me, you asked me, should I do this or that? And I said, I don't even know why you asked me because you're gonna do what you want to do anyway. That's just your personality.
That's your personality.
That's your personality too.
That's your personality.
You ask
First,
me questions about canning. I'll give you the answer. Do you ever can it the way it's supposed to be? Never. And your husband agreed with that too. Your husband was on my team about that one. So that's all you.
that is true,
Yes.
ma'am. That is very true. But you be having your mind made up too. Put me on the what Nikki say, everyday life. Can't put me in no box. I know that's right. I'm a, Nick Nikki. Let's talk. See, I cannot wait to go live with Nikki. I'm gonna save it because I could bring it up right this second, right now. But I got that heat for you. I got that conversation heat when you ready. When we do that girls panel on your channel. But it's gonna be awesome. Now I'm gonna go ahead and say it because I can't. When Nikki fried that chicken or fried them nuggets in that aluminum pan,
Oh
I'm like,
yeah, on
"Well,
the
what in the
stove.
world is going on with here?" I thought the whole pan was gonna melt in, but you gotta remember it's not live. So if it did happen, she ain't show it to us. But who knew,
Well,
girl?
I
I
believe
ain't tried it yet, but she did it twice, so it worked.
my mind was blown too.
Yeah, like I've never knew. Now I have used those metal pans on the grill, but I never would thought to put it on the stove. I'm like, she about to fry that chicken right there. Oh, I'm finna watch this. I thought that thing was gonna fold up and melt in a hole, and it was gonna be a mess. I just like this is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. It
It's a
didn't work.
good question. You see this comment?
What's that?
And Dale, I enjoy your story about your daughter.
Yeah, well, if one day take the time out and tells the most. Uh, Ann's channel is, of course, she's a new gardener. All right, she's a new gardener, just like well, you know more than me. So she's having kind of like fails. She might not know what leggy mean. She don't know if it's struggling or if it's not, but she's doing everything she learning, just like me. Don't forget to get you some books, Ann. Don't forget to look at some books and look at some other channels too. Even the ones that will never know we there. Look at them too. I look at the ones with 500,000, 1 million. I look at all them. So she has a great channel, and when she's gardening, she'll tell you something personal about herself, and that's the blessing about her channel. So yeah, check it out. It's a great channel. It's a great channel because she's naturally nice lady, and
Yeah,
she
she
just
is. And I don't know if you remember, but I had told you about like I guess a family friend I had that had cancer and she was in the hospital. Did I tell you about that?
you not your friend or your mother's friend.
No, no, she's like a grandma to me. She's an older woman. She was like a friend. I befriended her, an older lady. Did I tell you about that?
I don't think so, but
I
go
think,
ahead.
well, I told you, but you don't remember. But
I'll remember
she
as you
reminds
talk.
me so much like her. She's just like, so sweet and so kind. I'm like, when I first saw her talking, it just kind of made me sad, but at the same time, it was like she was back. So I really did enjoy her channel too and her chats.
Oh, you talk about and then
And
yeah, that's
mhm.
beautiful. So what is it? I agree with Beshad. We do what I go. Put that back. That was
Wait,
I
I
didn't
agree
ever
with
read. I don't know.
that.
Wow. That was Tony and Dolores, and she said I agree with Bestyet.
Oh yeah, yeah. We do what we love to do. If people watch, great. If not, that's great as well. Very true. And somebody else, Nefertari said something. Oh, she said, whatever you want to talk about, talk about. She liked that you said that too.
Yeah, just talk about it. Just do it.
Right,
Just just be your authentic self, right?
right,
When I talked to Ann on the phone today, I'm telling you, that's the same person. It ain't no trick going on. It ain't nobody trying to fake like they somebody else. It's
right.
really her, and she know it's really me. And girl, we were chatting it up real quick. I'm like, well, let me get going, you know. So, but it's YouTube has been great. I can really say I enjoy watching um Tony and Dolores' channel too, which I'm learning that Tony he a professional. That's his job to take care of people land on a bigger scale. This is more like some like on Chicken Johnny's channel. I don't watch a lot of his content, but I catch a lot of his lives. But he sounds like he farms on a bigger scale, and it
Mhm.
sounds like Tony farms on a bigger scale. And I love their relationship and how she'll just hold that camera for us. She's like, "You like, I'm getting in the tractor? Yeah, come on, get in the tractor, girl." She get right up in that tractor. I can't bend one knee to get in the tractor. I'm like, she getting up in that tractor. But I'm gonna have an opportunity to get into a tractor. I'm sure. I just gotta go up there with my son at. My son works and does probably the same type of work that Tony does, where he takes care of acres of land and spray them and treat them. And he drives a tractor. And I'm proud to say that my son is actually going back to school, y'all, for agriculture. So look out. That's my son Bujay. He's going back to school and he's interested in doing that. And I was so excited, and his dad was so excited, and we just gonna sit back and work. He want me to come up there and help him start him a garden too.
Yeah.
I have to
And then
go visit.
also, and I was
I
gonna say
have to
you
go
also
visit
got
him.
your daughter gardening and with you too, and your
Yeah,
grandchildren. Yeah.
yeah. Everybody is. I'm really building a legacy of knowing how to garden and knowing how to take care of yourself and doing what's right and being prepared and canning. Like I tell people in some of my old videos, I ain't never know nothing. My mama, my grandma, none of them to do no canning. I had a godmother who mentored me a lot in my years. She taught me definitely always pay your rent first. If you can't afford to pay your light bill, don't worry about it. Pay your rent. Go in the house and go to bed. Nobody know your lights is off. She also said things like, if you people ain't gotta never know you hungry. She would say, wipe your lips with a greasy rag so it looked like you've been eating chicken. And so this is what I was told. This lady would fry chicken backs and I would eat 4 of them. It'd be so good. I didn't even know you. Now that's the whole thing I done. So if y'all ever see chicken backs in the store, buy them and fry them up. Now you be eating them things like flower seeds. They ain't got no meat on them, but they sure taste good. Look, that's why I got all this now. Eat fried chicken backs.
Oh, I haven't seen that documentary, Kiss the Ground. Have you? That
No.
was yeah. I don't think so. What's this one? My first few
What
videos,
platform is it on?
probably on YouTube. Probably. Oh, I remember seeing that video, Nikki. She said my first few videos, my representative showed up. I was only being a part of myself, not my whole true self. I couldn't take it anymore. I had to break loose. I can't do fake. I remember I had to go back to the first videos after when she did that video. Do you remember that when she said, just be yourself? It was months ago. You don't remember that video?
So her first, would remind me of exactly
These
what
were
was
her
going
first
on.
videos. I remember she did one with watermelons and stuff, but she said she wasn't being like her whole authentic self. I guess she was more reserved and everything. Or
I
her
feel
first
like that. I feel like she wanted that watermelon to be ready. Like they were disappointed. Like she was ready to kill that watermelon for not being ready. But I also
No,
remember
she was stabbing it.
I remember her explaining being OCD-ish and checking the doorknob and be like, did you check it? Now, I might be a little OCD-ish too because I be calling it paranoid. Did you lock the door? Make sure the door locked. Is the stove off? Make sure the stove off. My husband be like, well, you go check it then. You so worried about it.
Uh,
Let's see.
hold on. Uh,
I
I'm
felt like I didn't catch it. I didn't catch it that Nikki wasn't being her to her true self. I felt like she was who she was. She was showing us what she was making. She didn't let us know she had a daycare at that time. And I was just like, well, she must got small kids and she making this table, things like that. That's what I noticed. I didn't notice I've been watching her so long since she started, so I can't notice anything. But your girl, congratulations hitting that milestone of the 500.
right. I saw that video today too. Did it come up today?
No, that was a few days ago though.
Was it?
But she
Oh,
announced
I'm
the
behind.
500. She announced it, but she like at 560 something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's late. Um, the documentary it's about tilling the ground and damage. Oh, okay. No, I don't believe I've seen that one. My favorite is the next backs all of it. She's talking about that chicken. Oh, it's on Netflix.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, so I said it was on YouTube. I was wrong. Still working on being me.
Hey, Renee, I think that you're you. Renee don't. Renee just show her stuff a lot. She don't.
Show you to show herself.
I
Yeah.
remember, I remember her putting on her shoes and stuff, and I'm like, oh, I need me some of them shoes. YouTube is such an influencer, boy. Everything somebody got, I want. I ain't know nothing about it now. I want to learn about it, so I'll leave your channel and go on somebody else's channel, or I'll try. Like if I like the shoes that she put on or whatever, I'll try to Google what type of shoe they was to try to figure them out, or a Miwa Conquat. I was eating kumquats before the plant was born. And I just love to pop them in my mouth. And sometimes they're too orange tasting. Remember that orange I made that mandarin with?
Yeah.
This is it. So it is called the mandarin. I don't did some research on the orange
Because
now.
I thought mandarins are usually small.
So this is a homemade one. What they call it? Heirloom.
Heirloom. Uh-huh.
Heirloom. So they China came up with this one, and
Hmm.
it was only being grown over there. So it's called the Sumo Mandarin, and
Oh,
um,
okay.
it's actually very, very, very good, y'all. It tastes so good, but it don't have no seeds, so I can't try to propagate it. And and it needs very warm weather, so it will probably have to stay in a pot for years and try to establish itself or put it in a thing. But it's $1.99 a pound,
Yeah. You
so it's
told me.
$2 on orange.
You said you got like 8 of them, and how much you spent? You said
Six,
6 of them.
six of them, $11 and some odd cent.
Yeah.
Yeah, too much. But when I went and looked it up and saw a story on YouTube, they said you want to treat this orange like a steak. Like this is just one of those oranges you got to have. So I say try it. It is very good. Soon as you taste it, it ain't bitter. It's gonna be guaranteed to be sweet, and it's gonna be like tasting the perfect orange juice. So it's real good.
Yeah. But when you were talking about YouTube inspiring, I do want to mention how you inspired me when you did your she shed. That's
Oh,
one of your most popular videos, right? The she shed, right?
I don't know. I don't.
I
I
think
don't.
so. But you really inspired me. It made me think like I have to have my own space, something that's just for me. Because like with having kids, you give so much of yourself and for your husband. for the children. You sharing so much. And so it's like, I was like, yeah, I need my own space. I'm taking my little corner back. And that's why I showed you pictures. I took my little corner back in my office, even though I don't have the whole office anymore. I got my piece. And so you really inspired me on that. And that video was really beautiful. So
Well,
if you are familiar with her videos, check that one out. That one's my favorite.
oh, thank you. Really starting that really starting that space. I don't even know how I got started. My cousin always come over here trying to turn that whole thing into an apartment. And he got all these ideas. And we were just throwing junk everywhere. We weren't doing anything special to it. And my daughter moved to Arkansas, and she had she owned a refrigerator, her stove, so she brought it over to me, and she just brought it over there to me, and it was in there, and I thought, whoa. And then one day I was started canning, and then I was like, oh, I can can out here when it's cold, and I can can in here. I can can inside when it's hot, and I can can outside when it's cold. And then I just started coming up with these ideas to create this space. And I did it. I don't know. My husband actually I started saying I want, I want, I want, I want. And he's like, well, you do it, you do it, you do it, you do it. And I don't
I
even
remember
got
you would always be in there, and I'd be like, "What's that?" I really wanted to see it just all together. You would be in there just working and be all secretive about it. But look who's in here. Do you see the comment?
we was hanging out with Growing with Hudson. Yes. I thought about you.
Hey, thank you for joining.
And a beautiful Nest TV is here. Congratulations on your
Oh,
soap
thank
business.
you. Yes.
Thank you so
Oh,
much,
the
Miss
question
Maureen.
was, what store did you get the orange from that you eat?
Kroger.
Kroger. Okay. And
Kroger.
then what was the name of the orange again? Sumo Mandarin. You said Sumo Mandarin.
That's what they said, but the name that in the backyard gardener. See, that's why I need to call people by their name.
I think she tells people what her name is.
It Yeah, her name Adrian.
Adrian. Yeah, I think, but you said it. So if she don't want people knowing, then you did it. The it's
I'll
not
be over there
orange,
too.
is it?
What's that?
It's not the car orange, right?
No, it's they have it labeled in the store as the Sumo Mandarin
Oh,
or something like that. But that other M name that she saw,
okay. Hi, Maureen.
that's what I thought the name of it was. Welcome everybody to the live.
Yeah, thank you all for coming.
Please catch the replay. We're not talking in the chat for like the first 40 minutes. I'm just basically communicating with Khadijah, and I'm just asking her some questions about who she is and what's going on. What's up? The VA Gardener. That's a great channel.
Yeah, I was just looking at his video today too, a little bit before coming on. Singing in the garden, his fruit tree addiction. Oh, she said it's fine. Oh, Miniola. That's the
Yeah,
lady.
that's the name I thought it was when I went back this time. They had it as the Sumo Mandarin. I said, oh, so it is a Mandarin. But I know my husband really enjoyed it, so I bought him again. And this is like the steak of citrus right here, they say.
I need to try that too.
It's real good. It's real good. I'm up here crushing one now. Right on camera. Let's see.
The only bad thing is when we was talking, we missed some of the questions. Cameo.
Yeah, oh.
Hey, ladies, I enjoyed the chat. I hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed night. Thank you so much
Thank you.
for
Thank you
laughs
so
and
much.
advice.
Thank you so much. It was awesome. It was so awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Renee.
Thank you again, Candy. How did you like it? I didn't eat all of it. Oh no, I ain't do
Oh,
all that.
okay.
I'm just talking to my husband. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you kind of
Put flounder
froze.
on it.
It is the Sumo Mandarin. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, anybody know how to read lists? What she's talking about? That's not nice. I did eat all of it. She keep leaving me. That's not nice. But yeah, we've been on here for a minute, so I'll watch the replay. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you. Thank you for joining.
Thank you, beautiful. I really love her channel. I'm like, she is over there doing
That
it.
was so nice. That was such a surprise.
Right. It's always great to see big channels come through and support, right?
Yeah, and like Lovely said, you never know who's watching. So
You
that's
never know who's
right.
watching. You never know. I'm about to finish this water.
I haven't had it. Growing with Hudson. Good night. Oh, she was saying good night to beautiful Nest. Look, she
Okay.
said I look
Yeah.
like
But Grown with Hudson did a live that I missed, but I, caught the replay. She got the Mandarin, the Miwa Mandarin from the Mackenzie farm. And Broke Farmer helped me out and everything, girl. And now me and Flavors and Textures are gonna go visit that place, which is I'm in South Carolina, so we're gonna travel there, which is an hour and a half away, and we're gonna plan a trip to go there and purchase some citrus tree. So
that
I'm having me a Miwa soon.
Nikki said she was trying to read your lips. Renee said I might have to learn how to blank out my picture too. You can stop your camera. That's what it's called on StreamYard. You can stop your camera if you need to.
Yeah, yeah, you can mute yourself, you can stop your camera, you can put little stuff. I don't know what
Good
that's.
stuff.
You can put little stuff,
Oh, you
share the
mean
screen.
the banners and everything.
Yeah, you can put the banners and different things like that. You really know how to work it. Khadijah taught me and Tina how to work.
But
We
now
was
you know how
ready.
to do stuff that I don't know how to do.
What you don't know how to do?
I don't know how to change my picture.
What picture?
You had the 7-day giveaway picture up there.
I definitely don't know how to change that. Let me see. Do I know how to change it now? Like, no, it's
Don't do that
nothing.
because then you're gonna kick yourself out again.
You know I am because I don't know how to work it. I don't see that. Whoa, that's big. I made myself big as I don't know what. Now I can't even see the chart. Only what you put in.
Oh, you probably need to. You probably made your screen too big.
No, it
Get
was
those trees.
going through the changes, Lord. Oh. Ooh. I'll make sure I send you some seeds when this is done. These things are,
I had some in the front and they never came back.
they don't smell like the other ones, the little ones. These don't smell like the little ones at all. These actually smell good.
My mom had some that smelled really good, some kind of bowls, but they only lasted about a week, but they actually smelled good. Was it in your last video you was talking about what kind of flower you were saying?
What, the one that started with an A?
I don't know, but you was talking about it smells and you started singing. Is a song called Roses?
Oh, I started saying I have a tulip.
Oh,
I, I have a tulip, and it smelled like ooh 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 ooh. It didn't smell good, y'all. It just smelled ooh 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 ooh. Smelled like somebody perfume, but not mine.
that's
Not
funny.
my perfume.
But it's getting late. It's 10 o'clock your time, so people gotta go. People gotta go to sleep. Gotta go to work
Oh, now
tomorrow.
now you ready to go to bed? I'm tired. I was just about to put on the older but goodies.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just joking. I want to thank everybody again for coming over, stopping by, hanging out, bigging us up, showing us love. Yo,
Yes, thank you. Support every.
everybody is so awesome. It's just amazing. Reach keep supporting Khadijah. I'm pretty sure y'all can learn something from her. Anything from canning water to canning meat. Okay? I don't know what she gonna. Maybe you should wait for me for that other video so I can get myself
Yeah,
together.
I'm waiting on that one. I'm waiting on it.
Well, can I put your video in my video, like in the corner? Like,
Huh?
can I put your video? Can I? This sound like a great idea. This is like right off the dome right here. I'm. I'll create my video. Then while I'm creating my video, I do a voiceover talking to you in your video. So it'll be a two-in-one video. So while I'm have my video playing, your video is playing in the video also. And I'm communicating with you as I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So like I'll be making my video following you, talking to you. And then I'll have the video playing up there. You let me know. You need to go and post that video if I steal it now. I'm telling you. Go post it.
I don't even know what you're talking about is possible.
It's called a layover, an overlap.
Yeah, but how you how well she
I
said
did it for you before.
that's it. Angela said what?
So it's called an overlay or a layover. I did it for you when I was creating your intro. And it was one video on top of another video playing.
Mm-hmm.
And I did it again.
Go ahead.
And
Go
I
ahead.
did it again, and I did it in one of my videos
You did
too.
it in your video, yeah.
So I could be talking to you while I'm making the same recipe that you're making.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why you hold it. Can I tell the people what the recipe is?
Go ahead.
Sloppy Joe mix. Man, what is it called? Manwich. No, it's Sloppy Joe.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the Sloppy Joe already in the can. So all you gotta do is just warm it up. Boom. Is there any more left at your house?
Yeah.
Oh,
It
okay.
is a good idea. She like I thought you were talking about something totally different.
No, I'm talking about me reacting and making what you already made.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So while I'm reacting, your video is playing so they know who I'm talking to. Like I'm right in the kitchen with you.
Right.
So it's a video within a video.
Yeah.
Mm, I think I'll do that. Well, I'll wait till you post yours and then everybody be like, oh, well, how'd she do that? I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah.
because you're always so futuristic. I can't even understand what you be saying half the
Girl,
time.
I just be talking out the side of my neck too, but it'll come together eventually.
Yeah, I think that would be good.
Oh boy. Yeah, it's actually sloppy Joe, manwich. Well, manwich is the can that you put in the meat. So we're talking about cooking the whole thing and then storing it. So when you're ready, you just warm it up.
Right.
Yeah, I actually don't even like the way ground beef tastes and when you can it. I don't know why I'm
Just
doing it.
by itself?
Well, I made that. I made the barbecue. No, I made the chili.
Mm-hmm.
My chili recipe,
Mm-hmm.
and then I canned it.
Mm-hmm.
Now the flavors is there, but the meat tastes like sawdust. I don't really care. It tastes the same as Texas Pete. They feel the same. So I
I
think pressure canning is hard. It just tears up the meat.
somebody else has said it came out like too soft, but if you don't cook it, like just brown it enough so that it doesn't be a clump, like you got to break it up, but don't cook it all the way. So I try to leave a little bit of, uncooked pieces, but as long as it's not going to be one big clump. So just cook
Because
it.
it's gonna carry over cooking in the pressure canning
Right.
for the time period.
Right. So you don't need, because you can can it raw. So the only purpose of even cooking it is just to stop it from clumping up in one ball. Because you got to break up, the ground beef when you cook it. So that's the
Right.
only thing. Yeah. What's this one? Can you can barbecue chicken? Yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm. All
so
the
with so with
recipes.
barbecue chicken, I guess it would be the same thing. Because you can raw pack, but
Right. And
cook
have sauce.
cook the chicken and you don't cook it all the way through and then can it, or you can raw pack and fill it with barbecue sauce. Can you do that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds good. So
You
I
can
can.
also, people have canned like a pulled pork. So you can, like you say, you could do it raw, you could do it not raw, see which one you learn. I've never canned ground beef, so I'm ready to learn. Yeah, canning ground beef is it's pretty easy. I think canning meat is pretty easy. It's just it takes a long time, but it's pretty easy. Sweet potatoes that are canned. Now, canning the sweet potatoes, I feel like that is time consuming because you got to peel them. And so that's the only thing that was taking
So
longer.
can you can? Well, I know. Is it approved to can sweet potatoes and potatoes?
Oh, together?
Is it approved recipe?
Uh-huh.
Whether it's
Yeah. Uh-huh. As long as they are peeled. Yeah, you can them.
and
They're proof.
do you boil them first or you just put the water on them?
So for the recipe I had, you boil it for a little bit just to get the skin off. And then you would cut it up. Because you always got to make sure it's like no thicker than 1 inch all around so it can cook evenly. But yeah. hmm Yeah, and a bowl. But yeah, you can can sweet potatoes, potatoes. I think they probably are the same time too. I think they take about the same time. But you can can most things. But some things they don't approve simply because not because you can't. It's because it might be mushy or might not taste good. But there's some things that you can probably can that they don't have recipes for. You did sweet potatoes. What did you think about it? I wouldn't recommend it as a first time canner. Um, can of sweet potatoes. I would do something else for the first time, like green beans or something. What would you recommend somebody try for the first time?
Jelly. I think
Get
really for the first time, I think you should knock out chicken, cold pack chicken, raw pack.
Mm-hmm.
I think you should do meat. Um,
Why you say that?
it sounds the most difficult, but it's the most easiest and it tastes so good. I wish I would have seasoned mine different. Like I was scared, so I just went with salt and pepper. I didn't dress it up like I would do if I was cooking dinner. I
Mm.
didn't dress it up and I could have dressed the meat up any kind of way I wanted to, cold packed it in there and then pressure canned it. Because when you take it out of there, it's now when y'all take it out of there, don't be expecting to pull out a drumstick. Because it ain't no drumstick. It is not a drumstick. The bones are soft.
Right.
It's kind of like sardines. When you eat a sardine, you know you can eat the bones because the bones are so soft, or mackerel, or something like that. So yes, um, chicken does the same thing. Now I chose one of the ones I did open. It was like chicken breast in there, so it wasn't the leg quarter. The leg wasn't in there, so I don't know how the leg bone feel, but I feel that it's going to be nice and soft.
Yeah.
But I use mine to make chicken salad and or barbecue chicken
Mm-hmm.
because it's
Yeah, you
really
can always
messy.
put the marinade on after. I like to can things plain so I can use it however, with
Yeah,
probably about.
mine's is plain. But chicken I've done, and I've done chili, and I've done beef broth, and I've done greens twice. And I like canning. I like canning. I want to do a whole bunch of bean recipes, but I don't. It's gonna
You don't
kind of
want
be,
to soak it, you said, right? You don't
huh?
want to do all that work. You said you didn't want to soak it, right?
No, I don't want to soak the beans no more.
You'll
I
never
don't want
want
to
to
do
go
that.
by the rules.
Yeah, I gotta go by the rules, so then I'll be scared to like share and stuff. Do you get that way? Do you feel confident about sharing your items?
Yeah, like when I shared the recipe, like for the steak sauce,
No,
huh?
no. You're sloppy Joe.
Uh huh.
Could you give that to your neighbor and feel confident that they'll be fine?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I'd be scared.
Well, I mean, if you give it to your family, especially I got little babies, so if I feel comfortable, yeah, give it to anybody. I'd be more scared to give it to my kids because they're so small. And but most things that you cook, you heat it up.
And when you
Nobody
heat it up,
the can and eat in the chili like that, are they? They heat it up. So when you
yeah,
heat it up, they say if you boil it 10 minutes, even if it was like with botulism, not saying that people. I always got to make sure I put the disclaimer. Not saying just can it wrong and do it, but they say if you boil it 10 minutes, it'll be fine. So if
I'm
you
gonna put on some light. I just looked at it on my cell phone. I'm guessing it's dark.
And Growing with Hudson said, I made the brown sugar simple syrup. Now that sounds good. That's like canning yams, I guess. Like, or at least that's what we call it. With the cinnamon and stuff. That sounds good. I never tried that. I love them. I did not use any sugar. I didn't use sugar. My recipe actually said to use salt. I don't think I used it. Um, Jellies for the first time. Yeah. Water bath for the first time. I'm probably the only person who pressure canned the first time. And I don't think it was really that much of a difference. They're both real different, but I think both of them can be nerve wracking the first time. But yeah, I think water bathing is probably less intimidating for most people. And said I canned apples for the first time. It was easy and it got me hooked. I like canning apples. I've done it several times. I just don't like peeling the apples, but I gotta get a peeler now that we have apple trees. You can apples, Liddy? I don't think you did. You
I
didn't can
didn't my
apples.
the last time I did can, I
Uh-huh.
was supposed to make I was supposed to make
You're supposed to make the
ap-
filling. The
apple
filling.
filling,
But you
but I made more applesauce
you did,
because I learned
oh.
my last applesauce. My daughter said it's so sweet, so I made this one with no sugar, and then I tasted it after it was done, and then I put like 1/4 cup of sugar in it, and it was like I guess 2 bags of apples, and I only got 4 jars, 4 jars out of it.
Yeah. I need to
So
try that apple cider vinegar that you made. That was one of your early videos too. But I'm gonna have to go back and try to figure it out. But you don't be giving recipes and all that. So it
no,
was
because you
nice
don't
watching
you
yours.
don't watch me. I'm just trying to press upon you. If I can do it, you can do it. You need to pick up your books and go to them other channels like your channel to do it. But I
You did
actually
apple
every time
butter?
apple butter was easy.
You
I
made
enjoy.
that, right? Did you can it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I,
I thought
yeah.
you yeah, I
I
thought
got
you did.
my husband don't like me to give away the apple butter. He frown up. Soon as I try to pack up stuff, I'm like, nah, don't. He ain't put no work in. No, no, don't get that away. Don't get that away. And like how many I got first, so I have to check with him. I'm like, can I get this person this apple butter? To him, no, 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 don't get that away. So
Who
his
are
apple butter applesauce is really his favorite. So I'll be doing that forever. And I make vinegar every time. Every time I can do anything with apples, I take the peelings and make vinegar. So I have vinegar
tell
brewing.
me how to do that real quick.
So after you finish your apple peeling, your core and everything like that, you take and put them into, I say use the biggest jug you can use. So I use the half a gallon mason jar.
Mhm.
And then I fill it up with that, and I use spring water or filtered water or whatever. I use bottled water,
Uh-huh.
and I cover it. Now, when I first learned, of course, I learned from Lady Cheryl's channel, and I think she put some sugar in it. Now, don't quote me, but you can either put sugar in it, you can either not put sugar in it. You can either put a little bit of apple cider vinegar or not. But now I just do mine with just the apples, the water, and a little bit of sugar.
Mhm.
Because the last time I didn't use no sugar, I think the apple was like maybe a Fuji apple and it was kind of like bitter.
Mhm.
So I could tell that I could taste the apple. But it didn't come up.
Oh,
My first time I made it was the best. I haven't been able to duplicate it because I switch up every time. Because I don't write nothing down, y'all. My husband always get on me and my daughter because we don't write our recipes down. And I gotta go back and look at my own video if I really want to know. So I encourage you to look at the video. But I've watched since I've learned how to make apple cider vinegar. I've of course seen dozens of people do it different ways. And when I learned from this one guy that you don't have to actually take and push it down every 2 days or 3 days.
mhm.
Well, that's not a good idea. Let me tell you why, because I've learned the lesson. Mold grows over top of it, which some people say the mold is okay.
Mhm.
To me, I don't want that. I've been nowhere and bought vinegar if I gotta be done. So it was an epic fail to me. I did take it off the top and I did strain it at the end and I did try it. And that was the one that wasn't sweet. It was kind of made with a more like a green apple style, bitter Fuji apple or something. So it was a little bitter. So I didn't care for it, but I used it in cooking. I cooked with it. I used it up like that. But the original one I did when I followed the recipe from Lady Cheryl, going to check it every 3 days and pushing it down. I'm doing it like that again. Even if I forget to do it, kind of like when you were teaching me how to make the ginger beer. You have to burp it. Well, that's the same thing with vinegar.
Mhm.
Keep it in your sight because you need to push it down so it can keep fermenting. And I actually am going to be doing some more fermenting um, recipes coming up soon because I'm very interested in learning how to ferment. I like
Yeah, that's
sauerkraut, and I would love to learn how to make sauerkraut. And Clausen, she makes sauerkraut over at her channel, but she doesn't do a lot. She likes fermenting, but she doesn't do a lot of videos on it. And it's something I'm really getting used to, and I'm looking at other people do it, like chefs and small homesteaders and different things like that, just making different recipes on fermenting, and it seems pretty easy. So, look at
I
the
want to
video.
see you try some more juicing recipes too. Um, Angela said the first thing she can was chicken. Yeah.
Yeah, the first thing I can with the pressure can was chicken. The first thing I water bath can was the
Oh,
peach.
turkey.
I did the peach jelly,
Hmm.
and I did two things. Remember, I used to be
Yeah,
canning
you did
three things.
three things. You talking about when you first did your first video? You did three things. I said, who tries three things on their first? You did relish,
I did relish,
the peach.
peaches. It was a lot of peaches. I
You
bought a
did
cake.
peach jam and something else. I don't remember what the third one was, but it was
It
three
was.
things.
I think it was peach. I think it was just peach jam or something because it's gone.
Maybe jelly or something. You made the jam, I think, and jelly because you said what you said. You don't need syrup or something like that. I remember.
Yeah, like I don't use syrup on pancakes.
Yeah.
I put jelly on
So
pancakes.
you must have made
So
it into jelly.
yeah, but all the peach stuff is gone, and I'm gonna do that again this year when I went to the farmers market and I just bought a case. Like when I want a can, I go buy $20 for a case of tomatoes. One time I was getting the tomatoes for $10. I know a cook who can get them for $10, so I get them. So definitely, when you want a can and you don't have it, I'm gonna have it this year. I'm gonna have my own tomatoes this year.
Yeah.
Last year I was halfway crook. This year I'm gonna have tomatoes growing out my ears. I can't
I'm
even.
waiting to see this, but you don't be filming content, but I want to see what you do with it.
Oh man,
You all want to see what you do with it.
I'm gonna be making the same. The tomato sauces, the salsa. Like we don't have any more salsa. That's gone. I have some mango salsa left, but my husband really loved it. I only have 2 jars of spaghetti sauce left, and that was pretty good. It was too spicy though. I made it too spicy. I should have put those
You
peppers in
don't ever stick to the recipes.
because I don't never stick to the recipe. Let me show y'all this.
I did beef brisket.
Let me see.
That's some vinegar right there.
Yeah, girl. I'm a burper right while I'm thinking about it. And you can see it from the bottom how it's settling. You know.
That's that mother down there. That's the good stuff.
I, I want to learn how to make kombucha.
Oh,
That's alcohol.
yeah.
Yeah, I want to learn how to make that.
Well, is it alcohol? I think it's just like the soda kind of thing. I don't think it's alcohol.
Oh, I thought it was alcohol.
I don't think so. Indiana Backyard Garden, why don't you can some of the diced tomatoes and green beans? Since you have a canner and
She's new to canning too.
yeah, but those are very easy. The tomatoes and the green beans. Just with the tomatoes, you always gotta add some lemon juice or citric acid. But tomatoes are very easy. I had a video on that too. Um, I thought I missed something. Oh, and Ann canned some turkey. My husband is funny about turkey. He only wants it like, when this
I
thing.
don't know how to make the camera see what I'm doing. I don't even know what it
Hey,
can.
show us.
I'm trying. Yeah. So I just push it down
Hmm.
and it's bubbling, so it's fermenting. And let me see. Oh, it's good. Then I look at.
You should get you could get a weight. You know about the weights, so you don't have to push it down. My goal
Huh?
is, huh?
If I get the weight,
Yeah, the weight it holds the stuff down.
well, that's what I need.
You seen those jars that I have that has the springs, and that pushes stuff down too.
Oh, then I put 2 coffee filters on it and put it back right here. But I keep it in. And I guess you can call that our living room. But we don't live in the living room. We don't need to be in there. So I kind of walk past it for a few days, and then I'll remember it, and then I'll go
I
check
keep
on
stuff
it.
on a counter, so I see it every day. Can
Yeah,
monitor it.
but they say store in a dark place.
Oh yeah, so I would put it in my pantry then, because I go in my pantry. Grown with Hudson said my goal was spaghetti sauce and hot sauce. I haven't done hot sauce. Did you do hot sauce? I like my potatoes savory, not sweet. Okay. I like both. Did you did you do hot sauce?
Yes. Oh, my Naya did hot sauce.
Hmm.
Her hot sauce was so good. She sold the hot sauce. I'm like, and then somebody paid her to make more.
Oh
And
wow.
then that, but she don't want to make it again. She said it's too strong. It really, burnt her in the inside. I'm gonna try to follow the chat this time, y'all. I'm tired of talking all over myself.
I'm going through. When I cooked the sweet potatoes, I added cinnamon, nutmeg, and sugar. That sounds really good. I bought a half a bushel of apples. That should be fun. What are you gonna can? Are you doing more of the apple butter? Add pressure canned chicken thighs for the first time. I actually have it canned and eat chicken. And that's just because we already have so much. I'm trying to use up everything that we haven't canned, and then just start canning everything and don't buy it anymore. Lydia says, "No, don't watch me." Oh, she was talking about you can make apple butter, apple jelly. You caught up?
Oh, in the chat?
Yeah, you focused.
Yeah, because I'm reading with the now. I've been interested in. I wanted to talk about this chow chow.
Hmm.
I've been interested in making chow chow, but then I went and bought it from the store. Nasty. I
Oh,
didn't like it. So maybe I should have never did that. Maybe I should have just made it
and
the
try it
chow
for the first
chow.
time.
Okay, now, Hudson, make that vinegar, girl. Um, I should have just made it before I bought it, but I wanted to taste it, and it wasn't what I expected. I don't know what it tastes like. It was nasty. I end up using it somewhere else. Like I poured it in something that I wouldn't know, wouldn't taste it or something. I make like this sauce where I put with my eggs. Some people might call it like a crab sauce and stuff like that. So it's like butter, onions. I Some people use ginger. Some people use sauerkraut. Well, nobody use sauerkraut. I use sauerkraut. People use vinegar, ginger. I put sauerkraut in mine, so I felt like that chow chow was in the family because it got cabbage in it. I pulled that on in there. So I'm gonna make it from scratch this year. I think I'm more likely I'm gonna have all the ingredients right in the garden, which is a cucumber, which is a green pepper, which is tomatoes,
Hmm.
green tomatoes. So I should have plenty of ingredients to make it this year, and I'm gonna try it and I'm gonna record it and see what it tastes like.
Yeah, I
And then
made
it ain't good.
cucumber tomato salsa too. When I was trying to get rid of those cucumbers, there's a lot of things you could do with cucumbers.
Oh, besides relish.
Yeah, well, it's besides relish and pickles, I made that salsa. With it, I made the cucumber tomato salad.
That's easy.
Hmm.
We should all have that in our refrigerator daily. Let's see.
Um, if doing extract, get your vanilla beans now because they're about to go up at the end of the year. That's something I would want to try too. Making some extracts.
I would like to do that too. I was thinking about trying to use some orange zest and try to make some out of oranges. And maybe it smells so good. I gave the other half to my husband. And what do you do with these old lint limes? This lime had it.
What do I do? I
Throw it
don't
in
know
the
what to do
throw
with
it
that.
in the
It's all
throw
dried
it in the
up.
throw it in the compost.
Yeah.
No, it's they got a little bit of juice in it, but what I do with them, I actually cut them up open and peel them off and freeze them, and then my husband put them in his smoothies. I like milk based smoothies. He like more of things with citrus and limes. So any of our oranges and stuff that we're not eating and they're getting old, we'll take and cut them open and put them in the freezer, and he'll just put it in his smoothie. That go from every fruit you could think of, and like this deformed looking pineapple. Look how whoever when they started making them like this, they can't even fit on the stream. Look
But
how
that's
big it
real
is.
ripe.
And it's Del Monte. So we're not gonna eat this. We probably eat some fresh for breakfast tomorrow, but we can just cut it up and lay it on a tray, freeze it, and then put it in a Ziploc bag. And then we'll just use it for smoothies. because you know, we drink a lot of them smoothies around here. Trying to stay
I'm
right.
not familiar with kefir. That's something with milk, right? Do you know?
Uh,
Or somebody explain?
so that's the kombucha. He's talking about that, which I thought was beer, and he's talking about and kefir. I don't know what and kefir is. It
No, that's
sounds
what I'm saying. Kefir is something different. I think it's like something with milk, but I'm not sure. It's fermented, I believe, but I'm not sure what it is.
well, he gonna have to
Yeah, it's not alcohol. The kombucha is not alcohol. It's like more like a soda, like that raspberry soda I made. It's more like that.
So what is that flat thing then? What is that? Is that's not yeast?
Instead of yeast, it's like
Look,
it's a
kombucha has some alcohol in it.
does
Some.
it? Hmm.
Because think about it, if you fermenting something, wouldn't it turn to alcohol?
Usually, like the raspberry soda, it's just it gives you that fizz. It's bubbly, but it didn't have alcohol in it. I guess it depends on how long you do it
Hmm.
or how much. I don't know too much about kombucha. I didn't think that it does.
Oh, okay.
A
Did
lot of
you
people know about kombucha.
so
Oh,
that was Midstead Homestead? What was that?
yeah, mid South Homestead, and he said he's in West South
Do you have
West.
content? Oh,
Are you in Memphis near Memphis?
first of all, is it a male or a female? Let's get that out of the way. Cause
I
you
always
said
just assume it's a guy. That's what I just assume. Because it's fermented, it does have a small amount of alcohol in it. Okay.
we gonna have to get on our kombucha now. We're gonna have to get. I'm gonna do it, y'all.
Oh,
I'm,
okay.
I'm gonna learn how to do it. I'm interested in that fermenting.
Yeah. Dolores and Tony said, my grandmother used to make chow chow. Since her passing, we have not had any. But that's just a nice way if you make that and your family enjoys it. That's like a nice way to memorialize her. To
So
cook something that they make.
Homestead, are
Huh?
you a Mid South Homestead? Are you a male or a female? That's what I want to know. And you behind in the chat, but you
I'm
so
going
sweet.
back.
You so sweet.
Me? I'm trying to go back.
You was going back.
I don't want to miss nothing.
I know that's right. You a perfect
We here.
chat.
We here every day. Nobody.
Okay, go down to the bottom.
Oh, I'm Rhonda. Hour
Yes.
east of Memphis. Okay, so
Okay.
close to me. Usually,
Yeah.
there's not many people from Tennessee, and then close to me. That's awesome. Oh,
Let's
so
see. Yeah. So.
kefir, a fermented milk drink with a sour taste, made with a culture of yeast and bacteria. Thank you.
Oh,
So it is
I
fermented
don't
milk.
want that.
It's probably like yogurt, but maybe in a drink form.
Yeah, you haven't made yogurt for us in a. Well, I know you're making yogurt for your
Not made,
kids,
yeah.
but when he says in a sour, so kefir, so West Indians drink sour sop. No, 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 no. It's a white drink that
Mhm.
West Indians drink. I don't know the name of it. I think it started with sorrow or something like that, and it's a milk base, but it's bitter. I don't care for it, but my girlfriend used to
That
make that
don't
for
sound
me.
good at all. Well, it's probably just like a yogurt because yogurt has a sour taste to it.
It don't sound good at all to me neither.
Hey, Virginia fruit grower, do you like yogurt?
I don't like Greek yogurt. How about I don't like Greek yogurt, but I like regular. I used to eat yogurt
But
all the
think
time.
about it. If it just was a little bit looser, you would like it then. But that's what it sounds like.
So recently, I had yogurt, drinking yogurt, and I didn't like it. So it
Oh,
wasn't good.
okay.
What was that? Mid South Homestead, South.
I'm probably, I don't know, 30 minutes from downtown. So you might even be closer to me.
Okay, homesteading over there with the Mid South
Oh, they
homestead.
channel. Look at you being nosy.
I'm up here trying to get me some content. Shoot. He got chickens. Look like he got them turkey chickens. I
Well,
ain't gonna
her
get.
name is Rhonda.
Oh, sorry. I forgot. My bad, Rod. I forgot.
When you wrote your name in, Adrian, I did I always put two D's? Or was it two? Did I put two D's or did I spell? Do I usually spell it right? Because she said that Virginia fruit grower is the only one who spells her name right.
Well, when I when I'm
Oh
on
no,
her
don't like
channel,
yogurt, huh?
I like to call her Miss AK 901. Miss AR, Miss AK.
Ah,
I think it's Miss AK 901.
I make a kombucha made with green tea and honey. It tastes like champagne. That sounds good. I've
Do
never
you
even had kombucha before because it's just always expensive.
I'm looking now. This so the Mid South Homestead, she's been making content for over 2 years, 3 years. Hold on. 3 years. She's been making
Do
content
your
for over
research.
3 years. So you guys, she know what she doing. She ain't just
I
jumping
definitely
over
have to
here.
check out too to find somebody that's so close to me. Everyone spells it with an E. Adrian, they spell Adrian with E. Kombucha
Adrian
is
spelled with
better
an
kept
A.
by me.
Adrian is a
I'm also
versatile name.
cheap too. It's like $5 for the jug or whatever. I'm not paying $5 for something I don't know if it tastes good. That's just me.
She now something I need to watch. I need to watch this chicken and dumpling recipe because
Oh,
every
I do spell it wrong. Sorry.
how you spell it. Oh, that's how you
It's with
spell
an
it.
A. No, this is how you spell it. So I do spell it wrong.
Oh, she's so surprised at herself, guys.
No, because she said everybody always spells it wrong. So I had to check myself. I said, do I spell it wrong?
She
And I
couldn't believe it till
do.
she saw it.
I didn't realize.
Well, I can tell you one thing, Rhonda, and I'm a new gardener. I'm learning. I'm learning. You could see if you follow my journey,
Can you
I
put a
was
link to your channel? I'm sorry, Mid South. If you put a link to your channel, everybody can check it out. Because I don't think we have any
you
moderators.
she can't put her own link in there.
Yes, you
I'll,
can.
no, she can't. It's not going to accept it. You should have that off.
Oh, I don't think so.
Are you talk? Who channel are you talking about?
Mid South
She can't.
Homestead.
She can't put her own channel in there. Only moderators can do that.
Oh well, I think all of moderators is asleep now.
I'm a moderator. What you thought?
Most people, but you over here working.
I'm working too. I'm double time.
Most people call me, and I ain't paying overtime neither. Most people call
You
me.
ain't paying.
What's your name, Virginia fruit grower? And I ain't gonna start paying now.
Hey y'all,
Up there.
she is very sweet. She is very sweet to me.
Mid South Homestead said I grew up on a farm and I'm in my 50s.
All right, girl, let us know what to do. I don't have no ancestors. The YouTube family, my ancestors. Because both of y'all, I wouldn't know no better. Shoot.
You want to ask?
Thank you.
Had
Welcome,
to
beautiful
ask if we
lesson.
could
I
have.
don't know what I said, but
Indiana Backyard Gardener is a moderator. I didn't even. It slipped my mind.
yeah, I knew Indiana was here. Tina said we. Tina don't probably went to bed. No, she in the bed. She be back and she could be like, y'all still up here.
It is late,
Which channel is that? Oh, okay.
but she added it.
So we did that. So welcome. I don't know that channel, but I know now, and I'm interested.
Yeah, we
I,
check it
I
out.
and let let me see.
It
Uh,
seemed like you about to be watching a video right now or something over there.
no, I already checked it out. I read all. I skimmed through every one of her titles. That's me. I go look at titles of all the videos, hit the most popular, and go from there. I just do all of that.
He said, I had a beauty shop on the homestead. After the virus hit, I decided to homestead full time and not open the shop back up. Wow.
That was important. That was
Mhm.
important. That was important because because of what we're going through now is more than just the flu. We got to guard ourselves as much as we can. And if I've never seen you at my channel, but I had came in contact with COVID, and I thought I was doing everything right, and I it hurt my feelings. It hurt my feelings like I did all this ducking, staying away from. I mean, people were having birthday parties. I was being invited everywhere, and I learned to say no, thank you. No, Rona won't get me. Cora won't get me. She got so many nicknames. I ain't going out there with that Cora. I got that for Tina. Like you playing around with Cora, and then yeah, I was
Say
like.
it like Tina too.
I ain't going out there in them streets. I'm not messing around. And let my husband tell me I got it from Goodwill. That's what he told me. I got it from Goodwill. On one weekend, I went to the liquor store and I went to Goodwill to get some props for a video. Monday morning, well, Sunday, I was like, I don't feel good. Then I heard somebody had it that was around my husband. I said, I knew it. I knew something happened. He said I had that thing. I'm like, Lord have mercy. It don't
Yeah, but
got
I'm glad that you're still here and that you made it through it.
girl. I calmed
Because
down.
I remember your voice was all different too.
I had got my monotone on, didn't I? I was yeah, I'm just laying here. Y'all really you helped me through it too because um I mean, you just was like, do this, do that, or it's gonna be okay. That's good that you feeling okay. What it feel like today? Like everybody was so supportive. The people in my immediate circle that I communicate with through the YouTube families, and they were just real supportive and everything. And then my kids would reach out to me daily, and I would, I was YouTube everywhere. That's might how I grew my channel. I was everywhere. I was up. Sometimes I think I had insomnia. I just was up. And every so often I stay up like a 24-hour shift. And I was trying to break myself out of it. And I had to. Especially y'all. It's coming on spring. It's spring. And it's coming to the summer. And it's getting hot. Set an alarm for ourselves. We need to go to bed now. Set an alarm for ourselves and get up in the morning and take care of our garden and take care of our chores. Set reminders for ourselves. And even if you do an hour or 2 hours worth of stuff in the very bright day of the morning, then go back out there in the evening. But do not go out there messing with that sun. She will beat you down. Cause Lord, I hate it. That's the only thing. I don't like the sun. The sun burns me. I didn't
Yeah,
even know I
some days I do feel like my skin was burning, like my
look.
feet or something will
This
be
happened.
out.
This happened.
Really?
This happened up here.
Oh
I
wow.
never, I didn't even, I'm from Virginia. I mean, we have summer, we have 4 seasons in Virginia. I grew up on the beach. I never knew my skin burned until I moved to Columbia, South Carolina. And then they say this is the pit. So the sun burns on us. Uh-oh, a mosquito eater. Good thing he eat mosquitoes. So, all right. So I'm gonna be having a. I don't know if I'm gonna do a. I think I'm gonna do a live. I'm gonna be going live on my channel. Um, for the 500. I probably just go ahead and try to get it scheduled out. It's gonna be so much fun. It's not gonna be about chatting. It's nothing like that. I have some trivia ready. Me and Indiana like to do a lot of the same things. But Indiana, you're gonna love this idea, baby. Wait till you see it. All I can tell you is I got it from what's Naya generation.
Oh,
A,
a Gen Z?
a,
Is it Gen
I
Z?
got it from a Gen Z, and, and
I can't wait.
it's gonna be so much fun, and of course I'm gonna just be chatting it up, but we ain't gonna be up here no 3 hours.
It's your fault.
It's your fault.
It's your fault.
I'm a senior citizen. I'm almost a senior citizen. Yeah, come on.
But anyway, let's let the people go. They gotta go to work.
Somebody want to say hello? Uh, the
Hey,
Gen Z
Sea
in the
World.
house. What you eating? Go. Go.
Yeah,
She said, "Hey, sweet word."
Memphis.
She said, "What's up? Hey."
Tony and Dolores live in Memphis.
I'm in Memphis. Oh, look at you, Tony and
Oh,
Dolores.
good. 20 people in the chat, and all y'all need to go to bed. Everybody need to go to bed.
Who you calling little sis? Who you calling little sis? Let's see. Where you at?
Look at you being nosy.
They might be related for real.
Oh, maybe he was talking to Naya.
Oh, little sis. That's a little niecey.
Maybe he's, I don't know.
Like he give me my maracas. Yeah, maracas. My pills. Look, y'all. Oh, called you hey little sister. I gotta let you listen to his channel. Hilarious. VA. Huh? VA.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what
you
he
see.
was talking
Well, she
to.
saw VA. Yeah, VA. Yeah, VA. Oh yeah, these are maracas, y'all. They not pills. They maracas.
See, Ann gotta go. I told you, people gotta go to sleep. Bye, Ann.
It's been awesome, y'all. I appreciate
I
you.
had fun.
I did have fun. Good night, Kanaya. Y'all stay tuned. I got one more video to come out or two. Then I'm going on a break.
And don't forget, if you know, intros and outros and interviews.
Okay, yeah. If anybody need help
Bestyet
with
Journey.
outros, and interviews, just reach out to my email address at bestyetjourney.com. If you want a particular thumbnail, or if you want a thumbnail and you just say, hey, can you create me a thumbnail looking like blah 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 with some fish in it, or send me a picture and say, can you make a thumbnail out for this? I'll do that for you. Is no problem.
Thank
The
you,
only thing
Angela. Go
the
ahead.
only thing I could say right now is, if you ask me and I'm available, of course I'll do it. No problem. Nikki, you still in the house?
People left to go to bed.
Yes, we need to go to Nikki. She did a 5-hour live. I know you ain't talking. I was like, 5 hours. Oh my goodness. How they do it? She said it was so much fun. And it has been fun. It has been fun. You guys,
Thank
thank you again.
you, Gardner.
Catch the replay for the first 40 minutes. And of course, Her Healthy Home is going to time stamp everything.
I ain't doing it for this one.
Not even the interview?
No. You
Oh.
told me, you said people gotta watch the whole thing. What
This-
I do? I'm taking the night off.
This look. No, you don't have to do it tonight. But if you ever want to play with it, you can just let them know the first 40 minutes or something. Getting to know. But everybody, thank you again. Have a great rest of your night. I don't think no foreigners.
Adrian.
Yes. Is that it? You want to go ahead?
Okay. I was just waiting to see, but I'm gonna let everybody go to bed. Good night, everybody. Thank you.